welcome back to the Sword and the Spoon. We have Sylvaneth versus Gloom Spite. I'm John. Across the table we have Brad. Behind the desk we have Zach himself. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel greatly, greatly, greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that, I'm going to pass it to Brad to talk about his list.
Today I am running the Gloomspite Gitz. This is a heavily squig themed list, but as we've seen a lot of times in our games lately, we're starting to mix in some of the other factions. It's one of the things the moon kind of gives you. So I've got two regiments today. The first one is being led up by Kragnos. I haven't run Kragnos in a long time. I haven't actually run him that many times in general. But I think he synergizes really well with the squig list because he turbocharges your aggressiveness. He gives big old bubble, 12-inch bubble with 3d6 charges. It's kind of what the Boy Grot Bounders want. It's their happy day. So he's leading up the list. He's filled out his regiment. We got 2 units, reinforced units of squig herds. And then we got a couple trolls along for the ride. We got 3 of the Fellwater trolls. They're just there to kind of fill out the list. You're always going to need somebody to just sit on a point, and that's what they're going to do in this case. And then the other guy, kind of one of my new sort of favorites in the troll list, is the Dankhold Troggoth. His little rampage where he can just walk into combat, any combat phase, 6 inches, he can just move wherever and end up in combat. So good. It's been amazing before. Yeah. So for 160 points, I'm going to throw him in. It might be 180. Either way, it's totally affordable. Second regiment, I've got a loon boss on giant cave squig. This guy's a bit of a goofball. He doesn't actually do much, but what he does for me in this list is he unlocks the ability to bring squigs in his regiment, and he's fairly cheap, and he's just a carrier for Loon Touched or the -1 to hit, and most importantly, I'm sorry, Loon Touched is the wizard. That's what he's there for. And then the Claiming Cal for -1 to hit. I don't really want to run an army without at least 1 cast in 4th edition. It kind of feels mandatory. Yep. So having the guy who can keep up with the rest of the units, he's got those springy squig legs. He's actually pretty cheap otherwise. He's only 100 points. He's okay fighty. I've never really seen him pop off. So he's really just there to kind of be a support unit there and be the wizard. And then 2 fully reinforced units of Boy Grot Bounders. These guys in the book got their old school impact hits back, and we've seen how much damage they can do. They're really kind of amazing. Yeah. If they get caught out, they might just be out of the game.
I think they're like crazy glass cannons, right? Like they have like a 5 or a 6 up save. I think herds are 6.
I think they're the most glass cannon unit in the game.
Yeah, very well could be. Yeah. But when they cannon super hard.
Yeah. So many attacks.
I've seen them pick up a lot of stuff. I am running the Squiggle Lance, so they get +1 attack on their jaws. That's 4 attacks each on the charge, and then the lances get 2 damage on the charge. Yeah. They're really pretty awesome, and they're also pretty fast. So
Kragnos makes them faster.
Kragnos makes them even faster. Yep. So you'll kind of probably see Kragnos and those 2 units kind of stick around each other, just be like a triple-sized hammer hitting as hard as I can. Yeah. And that's it. It's a pretty simple list. Feels kind of elite, although the squig herds do kind of cover a bit of the board. Yeah. But then looking across the board at the Sylvaneth are also pretty elite. So.
We'll make you feel a little better about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you got, John?
Yes, we're trying some amazing stuff painted by Brad. So I'm just like a kid in a candy store right now. A lot of cavalry coming your way. We have 2 drops. We have, of course, Sylvaneth with the Wargrove Everdusk. That is basically teleporting in the movement phase with as many heroes as you want. Super great, super fun, really flexible, nice and safe. We of course have the regular lore of the Deepwood and then manifestations of the Deepwood. We are having Drycha herself. That's a new model for us today. The Ghyran version. Really awesome. Great buffs for the cavalry that you'll see in a bit. My general. We have Kurnoth Hunters with great bows, just a small squad of 3. I'm super torn about this unit. I wish I could take 6. Taking 3 today. Their character sniping ability is amazing. Great for killing a little goblin if I do catch him out. Really awesome 18-inch range. We ignore the character protection rule or hero protection rule, so hopefully we can get lucky there. Or just maybe just plaguing off some wounds with Kragnos. Yeah. We have a Tree Lord. We also had to find a way to get enhancements. We have so many named characters. We needed someone to give enhancements to. So a Tree Lord with Spellsinger, that's going to make him a wizard, just like our little goblin friend on the other side. We have Acorn of Ages. This is a new Ghyran enhancement. It's basically giving me a free tree little terrain piece, right? really awesome when I don't have a lot of wizards. We get a free tree. We don't have to try casting one and failing it.
Yeah, and that one was a classic from 3rd edition.
Yeah.
And you'd see it taken in a lot of lists. You just really need those extra
It's
trees.
so good. It's so good. I mean, it's like a place we can teleport to right away with great bows or something, right? Amazing. Second regiment, we have Belthanos, of course, giving us run and charge across the army. He just picks 3 things. They run and charge. Amazing. And we have cavalry. We have 3 units of cav. We have the Scourge of Ghyran Seekers in a squad of 6. Amazing. Tons of damage. They're easily buffed by the spell lore or the Drycha herself. Really amazing. Drycha gives them +1 attack and +1 wound. Amazing. And they already have a lot of attacks. Amazing. They also have a 5 of war that they pass out in the hero phase. Don't let me forget that. They can pass it out to anyone, also themselves. And then we have 2 units of Lancers. 3 squads. Their unit coherency is 2 inches, so don't yell at me right away. They have 2-inch coherency, not half an inch.
And boy, do they need it, because those
they're
wings,
massive.
Those wings are enormous.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to keep them in coherency otherwise.
The Lancers also have fight first on a 3-up. Don't forget about that. Only when they charge. They're also really fast. That's the list. I don't think I forgot anything. I'll quickly mention the battle tactics that I'm taking. Scouting Force and Intercept and Recover. I think you're taking Intercept and Recover and Restless Energy.
Yes. Yeah, I
Amazing.
wanted to be aggressive, so I took the 2 aggressive ones.
Yes. Well fitting. I'll pass it over to Brad to talk about the mission.
Right. So today, I think we've circled all the way back around. Have we played every single?
This is 1-1. I think there's a couple we've not quite yet played.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But the ones that are left are like, we really got to be careful.
They're a little funky.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we've circled back. This will be the second time that I'm playing this one. Steven and I, in our debut game a couple weeks ago, played this mission with Bone Reapers versus Ogres. It's really kind of an interesting one. For one, it's got a bit of an odd deployment where you're in opposite corners like this. It's only got 4 objectives on the board. They're in 2 pairs. So you've got the 2 Gnarlwood objectives and the 2 Oakenbrow objectives, the red and then the green. And then they alternate which ones you can score. So in turns 1, 3, and 5, you're scoring the green objectives here. And then in turns 2, 4, and 5, you're scoring the red objectives here. So that means in turn 5, they're all on. You got multi-ball. It's crazy action. Any one of them is up for grabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the other twist is it's also got the underdog bonuses are also alternate. So on turns 1, 3, and 5, if you're it's burgeoning rejuvenation, so your healing units on the Oakenbrow objectives, and then the Gnarl root objectives hand out either +1 to wards or gives a ward of 6+. And then on the opposite turns, it's Powerful Resurgence, where it's +1 to wound, also on the Gnarlwood objective. So
Wait, Brad, I think it is just 1, 3, 5, and 2.
oh, you're right. No, it is 2, 4, 5. You're right. I'm sorry. I missed that. It's because it says 2, 4, score 5.
I know. I saw that
the
too.
5.
I was like, yeah.
Old man eyes.
Wait,
apologize.
now I'm
It's not
confused.
multi-ball.
We thought
What's 5?
They alternate like this, and then on the last turn, it's back to these ones. It's not the red ones. So on the last turn, the red ones are not scoreable.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't even get to turn 5. Spoilers on the
Right.
last game,
Right.
and we may not hear in this game. So we'll.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows which objectives get scored?
Look, I haven't played this mission yet, but I really like how multi-dimensional. You got to stay on your toes. I don't think every army is this dimensional where we can play all the objectives all the time. I don't think we move that fast to literally jump across the board to score the other half of the points. I see ourselves just getting stuck in like games usually do, and then someone losing. But it's cool that it's a possibility that we can switch objectives literally turntable every turn.
Yeah, and so you get kind of attention. It's like, do I leave guys behind to contest it for the
Right.
next turn?
Right.
If you got a lot of mobility, I think it's really an advantage in this game.
Yes.
Both of us are fairly mobile.
Yes.
The other thing is it's worth saying that it doesn't have a score 1, 2 more, whatever. It's just 5 points for each of those objectives that you hold. So it's real easy to score.
We have a terrain really quick.
Yep.
We have a lot of places of power, starting with the center line. We have 2 big places of power, impassable, so watch out, and obscuring, I believe. We have little places of power on the corners, out of no man's land. We have impassable terrain here, just touching our territories. And then we have some just light area terrain in our home base.
You guys
Yeah.
want to play those, which is fine. We usually let the players decide. We're playing the places of power in the middle is impassable.
Yes. I think that creates a lot of dimension as well. We have to we have a lot of fly, both of us, but we also have to just methodically decide.
You have to think about because
Yeah.
the short directions between those ones, so it just makes that a little bit.
It's,
like
it's
an
Neferata stuff. Nobody wants to get involved.
Right.
Yeah,
no one wants to piss her off. Piss off, chef.
Going on, yeah.
Sweet.
Right.
We rolled off before the game, and I won. So I placed pretty aggressively, knowing that that I was deciding who really was going first or second. I'm going to say Brad is going first. He was a little careful with his Kragnos, so I don't think he's charging me with Kragnos. Maybe he will. But I think going second is pretty strong here. Just trading on objectives in this first one is really good.
Yeah.
You also have energy, which you want to take an objective from me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give that to you turn 1 that you can do.
Yeah.
You'll easily do it turn 2, though.
That's the dream. So, I think that was a good choice because it actually puts me in a position. I want to be reactive with this list. So I'm just going to have to dirtle up, I think, for a little bit. So turn 1's probably going to be pretty quick. We're going to take some positions, and then we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll see if it was the right decision.
Now, we'll chat during the movement phase.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
All right.
Going right into it.
Turn 1.
Yeah, Gloomspite Gitz, round 1, turn 1.
We've already handed out our Saddam's gold, as we say. So since both John and I are both trying to kill 3 things, in my case, it's the big unit of squig herd back here in the back, Kragnos, and then the Dankhold Troggoth.
Yep. For my side, it's Drycha, my warlord or general. It's the Great Bows, which I hope never touch combat or see combat. And then what was my third one? Oh, it's the huge unit of Seekers.
Ooh.
I mean, it's definitely a unit that's going to see some action, but it's also 30 wounds. But I hope it has a 5-up ward. So I hope it doesn't die. But, Kragnos happens sometimes.
He does. He indeed does. You've got a few monsters that he wants to charge as well.
Yeah, let's not fight that guy with. Oh, God.
All right, so we will get started here.
Yeah, I'm already stressed. It's not even my turn.
Start of turn stuff or hero phase stuff. Got 1 cast with my. And just to cover, I didn't bring the Gitz manifestations this game. I brought Primal Energy.
Ooh.
So
good healing for Kragnos.
Yeah, that was kind of the thought.
Yep.
And speaking of that, I think I might just go ahead and. Oh, and my lore is actually I'm bringing the new Ghyran lore. Which is the
you have like 3 to choose from, right? Something like that?
I got two now.
2 now. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm taking the get speed or the get one.
Nice. Showing off the Ghyran
does give
stuff.
me even more mobility. So let me check that real quick. That'll actually be one I want to do. Get speed, 2 inches to the move. Right fright. No, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Emerald Lifeswarm because you never know.
Yep.
It might be useful. Yes, comes out on a 7.
How far are you? My wizards are pretty far.
Yeah, he's tucked back here. I think you're in
range.
range.
Okay,
yeah,
so we got 1. Tree Lord. You got a 7. I need an 8 on the dice. Ooh, 10.
Ooh, all right. Okay. Well, that's easy. I think that's it for my hero phase.
I got some stuff.
What you got?
I don't know if you're going to charge me yet. I can't just assume that you won't charge me. The Seekers are going to give the Lancers a 5-up ward, or try to, on a 3-up. Here it is. They do.
Yep.
So that informs you. 5-up ward on this unit here. What else? Can't summon trees in your hero phase. I can cast. Might need an auto run.
You could with an intervention, couldn't you?
Sorry?
Could you summon the trees with a magical
intervention? I could, but not my enhancement.
Acorn. Yeah,
and I don't think I'm willing to spend a CP.
Yeah.
Or maybe a chance to do Tree Song. Because it would probably be that one, and then you'll get a chance to deny. So yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's it. And we're already moving on to movement phase.
Movement phase.
Oh, I didn't say what my phase of the moon is going to be.
Okay.
I'm going to start. I don't think I need the troll one yet, but I might actually want to start. Where's the little diagram? Pardon me, everyone. Okay, there's a little diagram. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna start with Grinnin. So Grinnin only affects the Troggoths, and it gives them -1 to Rend.
You change it every hero phase? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
it automatically advances.
Cool. In your hero phase?
In start of the battle round.
Okay.
And so next battle round, it will be affecting both the squigs and the Troggoths.
Right. Cool. Moving.
Okay.
Mute as Brad begins moving here. We want to talk about, guys, this is a Thursday night game. Just because Meg's not here doesn't mean it can't be wacky. But we did decide that because Brad and John are considered the nicest, least horrible two of us on the Hobby Club team, that we would rein it in and not make them eat shit like often is the case that happens here. And so today,
We appreciate it.
Today, we decided we'd try something a little different. Okay. So you got Brad, you got John, both Mr. Nice Guy. And what we decided we would think about today is we take any value super chat, and you just say which one of these two, and they're going to tell you something that grinds their gears.
Oh my God.
Something that really gets under their skin. Okay, so if you've always wondered what really pisses John off, what really pisses Brad off, now's your chance. What could it be? Mosquito bites? Like Ned Flanders, right? What about John, as Brad moves, how do you feel right off the cuff?
Yeah, super chat, man. I don't know.
You want me to say you're not?
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel, John, right off the cuff about tipping culture right now in the U.S.?
Tipping culture? You gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, then we get into like politics, like systemic, like disparity and like the wage gaps and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what are we at there? Like, of course, yeah, that grinds my gears. But we won't go there.
Right.
Um,
That one got hot fast.
yeah, that one got hot fast.
That one-
Immediately going into politics. Yeah. Tipping culture, you gotta do it, man.
You got to tip, but let
You
me
don't have
ask
to
you
like
this.
it, but you gotta do it.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about? I actually personally haven't seen tipping at a self-serve kiosk,
Dude,
but apparently that's a thing.
Ooh, that's true. I still do. And I went to one for Mother's Day. It was like a little bakery. You like go in, and it's like boba place too. You go in, it's a kiosk. There's no one at the register, right? You
Okay.
go in, you order at the kiosk. It asks for a tip, and then you pick up your little dessert at the counter. You don't interact with anyone. Even the number gets called on like a screen, right? But it asked for a tip, and the people in front of me, the two girls in front of me, were like, they literally sat there for like 30 seconds discussing should they tip, should they not tip. They decided not to tip. I was like, okay. I didn't think less of them. That was probably a good idea. I still felt guilty enough to tip. I didn't like that I had to tip, but I still tipped.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Self-serve. Maybe chat can chime in. I don't know where we're at there. I would love to save a few dollars.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
A lot, yeah, not a lot happening. You've touched in with some trogs. These are the vomit guys.
Those are the vomit guys.
Nice. They're really good defensively because you could throw up on me and do something, right?
It's -1 to your saves, and then you also, until the next turn, for some duration,
Yeah.
you also can't benefit from positive bonus.
That's especially good if you do like Unleash Heck or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and it shuts down all defense
On my
or
turn.
any other bonus.
Rude, yeah. Nice.
Until the start of your next turn. So there's some interesting timing stuff there too, because you could theoretically do that on 2 different units, once in your turn, and then Unleash Heck, Unleash Puke, and have 2 units with that going right now. That's it. That's it. That's my movement.
Yeah.
And really, honestly, that's my turn. But do you have any
you're
business you want to do?
You see like the threat range? I mean, I guess I could charge you, but I guess you don't care. You have enough.
If you go all the way here, it's only going to be with probably 1 unit, right?
It's 1 unit of 3 probably, or maybe Belthanos, but that's a bit of a stretch. How do you have? This is both units of bounders.
Yeah.
Are they?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. These guys they don't need to be right up.
Okay, so
behind.
yeah, they're screening each
So
other.
if you get into combat with one, you won't be in combat with the other.
Perfect.
So
Okay. And then it also leaves you room to maybe redeploy if you really wanted to.
yes.
That's what I would be scared of Belthanos, because he's not right up against you.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna have to stretch a little bit.
Interesting.
So really, I just make you have to assert if you want that point or not.
Yeah, I hate it. Cool.
Okay,
Alright.
is that it? Are we scoring?
Are you gonna do any redeploys or?
I thought I was being really cool by not touching this back objective. I was like, oh yeah, restless energy sucks. He's never gonna take this from me and get that point. I like refuse to touch this point so he can never take it from me. I'm not scoring it anyways this turn. Now I'm regretting it because I can always come back to it, but then I have to dedicate someone on the second
So in your
turn.
turn now, you got to leave someone there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about redeploying someone now.
But if you redeploy that you're conceding that you did something.
that I'm wrong. Exactly. I'm
just-
conceding.
I made you just
I'm
learn a
conceding
command
that
point.
his battle tactic is better than mine.
It's better just to lose by 5.
Yeah, yeah.
3 hours and 15 minutes from now, it's better
yeah.
to just lose by 5, I think.
No, I'm a nice guy. I can admit that I probably should have left someone on there.
Grinds his gears.
That grinds my gears. There's a free one for you.
Dumb deployment.
Yeah. These battle tactics, man. Yeah, spend me a CP. I'm gonna redeploy bows just to recover from this mistake. Here we go.
And Brad, you didn't have any auto runs, right?
No. I theoretically should have done it. So that
I was gonna say.
if I got to roll 1 or 2 on those
Yeah.
trolls, I would have been.
No, I would have been like, you should have auto run. You said that you were gonna auto run them too.
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
game.
But then I didn't. So I saw the future.
Just roll good, and then you can save a CP.
Yeah. Just roll 4+.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, we're going to score Brad up. Brad, how did it go?
I grabbed one of the Gnarlwood objectives. So I scored 5 old Pointerinos. And
That's it for now.
that's it, because I had none of John's objectives to capture, and the gold is all still in play. So
Sylvaneth, round 1.
Yeah, dude. God, Kragnos freaks me out, dude. I don't play against him enough to like really
Yeah.
know like what he does, but I know he does too much damage. You're screening him really well, so let's not mess with it. I don't know if we can avoid that, but we'll try. Hero phase. Let's see if we can give the 3-up to the Lancers again. I feel like I want to get aggressive with them. I might actually take that charge to the Bounders. A 3-up here would convince me of that, I think. 3-up. Okay, I don't have it. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm a little on the fence now. Don't have the 5-up ward. I have to do that every hero phase. Here's some spells. This might also convince me to do something. Drycha, going to give her +1 attack, +1 wound to the squad of 6. I feel like I need to take this point. I need to score some amount of primary, so I think killing a unit could, and achieving that would be really good. It's a 6, a 9. She was out of a range of a deny, but you might have moved in.
I'm even further away now. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's definitely good to go.
Perfection. Sweet. Drycha, the Seekers, +1 attack, +1 wound. Amazing. I have a second spell with the Tree Lord, the Tree Song. Oh boy, do I want to summon trees this early? The answer is yes, definitely, yes, 100%. Here's Tree Song on a 6. You can definitely deny this one. 8. Or unbind.
Yeah, Tree Song is a good one for me to try, and
That's my last spell,
You only
too.
rolled an 8. Hey!
Oh,
there you go,
wow,
denied.
touche. I denied yours, you denied mine.
He studied that book, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, no trees.
Because of that happening, Belthanos will say, Neferata, please help me. Let's grow some trees on your shrine. The place of power that is owned by Neferata will now become trees. Once per game. Trees. Boom. So that is now my terrain piece. Made out of trees. Any other hero face? I think that is everything. Any spells you want to cast? Or a rally. That's a thing.
I think I am going to go ahead and spend one, since Otherwise, I'm not going to need 4 other ones this turn.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and try to bring out the Emerald Dice War again.
Nice.
It'd be nice to have that in my pocket. I do get it this time on a 7.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 8
Yeah.
with the -1.
Yep. Here's Tree Lord trying to deny this. Oh, you got it.
Ooh. Got bugs.
Dang, son.
Right. Yeah, they're going to hang out back here so they could potentially.
Near Kragnos. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go into the movement phase. You can automatically spend me an auto run. I'm going to do it with the Lancers, I think. Yeah. Hoping to go for this. See if I can like power through, hit you, power through type of deal.
Brad, Ted wants to know. Thanks, Ted, by the way, for your support, all your work on the channel. And Ted wants to know, Brad, he says, Brad, let's hear about those grinding gears. Something specific to pets, if possible.
Pets.
Any pet hot takes, Brad? He's got one.
Yeah. Monkeys as pets. Now,
Oh man.
as fun and cool as that is, man, it's got to be miserable to be a monkey trapped in a human world. But also, I think that's one that kind of solves itself because I think anyone who's ever gotten a monkey as a pet regrets it almost instantly.
Yeah.
Because of the kinds of trouble that they're going to get into.
Megan grew up next to somebody who had a monkey as a pet. And it wasn't just a chill monkey. It was like a
chill monkey?
Well, it was like an ape. It was like a great ape. It wasn't like one of the great apes. I can't remember if it was a chimp or an orangutan or a bonobo. Yeah, and
that's just straight dangerous.
It was. Somebody she has the full story. She can tell us sometime, but I do remember police having to get involved. I feel like the chimp might have been arrested at one point. I remember it was kind of like a big deal.
He was robbing banks. It was
sort of a big deal. Yeah, somebody got really hurt. Yeah, that's. I'm with you on that one, Brad.
I had an old roommate though who sort of on the flip side of that. I had an old roommate. I don't know if they were sugar gliders or just flying squirrels, but little flying rodents in this case. I think they actually were rodents, but they were really really tiny. Really, really tiny.
Okay.
So like almost like mouse sized.
Right.
So they would get into all kinds of trouble. They would, if you gave them nuts, they wouldn't eat the nuts right away. They would stash them in certain maybe slightly embarrassing places.
Oh no.
So they would stuff them down her shirt, or if you were sitting on the couch, they would get in between you and the couch and stuff them down your butt crack.
Oh my god!
Because they just got to hide them for later. They're like, oh, this is a really handy little nook and cranny. So fun pets, but they're also super like spastic, and would just like they would fly across the room just in an instant.
Yeah.
They would startle people if people came over. It's like suddenly a squirrel in my
there's
face.
like they fly. It's like they pretty much essentially fly, right?
Yeah, inside a house, they're effectively flying.
They're effectively flying. Yeah. Sugar gliders. Yeah, I've actually they come and go in the U.S. in popularity. I feel like they resurface every like decade or so, and everybody, especially in Florida, Florida's just like land of weird pets, but yeah, monkeys as pets, not a fan either. I'm with you on that. Any kind of monkey, really.
Yeah, I would always be scared of having something like that because they seem so fragile and plus nimble. You never know what they're gonna do.
Sugar glider or monkey?
Either. Oh no, sugar glider. Monkey, especially a large monkey, I'd be more scared for myself.
Yeah, Ted didn't ask, but here's my pet hot take. There's 2 acceptable pets: cat and dog. Everything else, and Ted owns. We were just talking about this in the hobby hang. Ted is the parent of a tortoise. Tortoise is a fine pet. I would just submit that most non-cat dog animals aren't aware that
they even are a pet.
That they are a pet, right? Like, it was kind of funny. Megan asked Ted, "How's Tortino doing? How's your turtle doing?" And I asked him. I said, "Do you ever, when somebody asks you how your tortoise is, think about saying, well, remember how they were last time? That's how they are now, because they were an egg,
Yeah.
and then they were like this for 90 years, and then one day they'll just die."
They're a couple feet to the left of where they were last week.
Yeah, basically. But as far as how they're doing, I don't know. They're half asleep, sitting in the sun, eating lettuce, right? Like, I don't know. But every other animal, I think, is either not aware that it's a pet, right? Like a sugar glider has no idea it's a pet, or is aware it's a pet, like a monkey, and is hoping to change that situation, which might involve hurting you in the process. I guess horse.
I think rats are a little bit more.
Oh,
of
rats
like
are.
a
You're
real
right.
companion than I think people give them credit for.
You're right. Actually, people really like. They've been using rats as like therapy pets for people like recently. Yeah, apparently they're like pretty cool.
Yeah, I've had multiple friends I've never done this myself, but I've had multiple friends who've just let their rats just run loose.
Yeah.
In the room or in the house, and they would be, when you let them do that, they would be surprisingly dog or cat-like in ways that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, they
cuddle.
they want to be part of they're
Yeah.
social. By contrast, illegal in California. Ferret, awful pet, never stops moving, smells like piss all the time. Related to skunks, people don't realize that, which means that they're like part of like what they do as just part of their life is just like pee on themselves all the time. And then a ferret never stops moving. Like, you want to hold a ferret, that's fine. It's gonna claw you, just crawl all over your body.
Almost done with the movement phase.
Almost the opposite of my movement phase.
I'm like turntabling pretty hard. Yeah, we'll see. I'm trying not to get hit by Kragnos, or at least have him commit to like a very deep corner to do something, so I never have to worry about him, hopefully, after his thing.
Well, as John wraps up moving, I'm going to ask, Ted has another one for John, but I'm actually going to ask Brad this one. Because he's going to have potentially a take. I know Brad will have a take. He says, thanks again, Ted. He says, some grinding gears for John as well. Something specific to traveling with people. John, we'll come back to you on this. I know, we have stories about this. I've traveled with John, and I know. Yeah. But Brad, you also a car trip pet peeve.
Oh, yeah.
Traveling with people. I know that this is like also near and dear to your heart.
I would say probably 30 to 40% of all the things in the world that piss me off are things that happen on the road. It's the way, it's like when a human being gets inside a car, they're like, cease to be a human and become an infuriation machine. Yeah. I would say car trips, like long trips, the thing would be, and this is probably true of a lot of places in the world, but it's particularly true of California and not so much true of maybe some other places in the US. Californians just do not understand the concept of slow traffic, keep right.
Oh, yeah.
So you're on a 2-lane highway, like Interstate 5, and everybody thinks they're the fastest car on the road.
Oh, Interstate 5
Everybody's
is the
forming
worst.
this giant line in the left lane.
It's the
that are like, I'm
worst.
not slower than the truck, so I'm just going to sit here in the left lane forever.
Oh,
and
5 is the worst.
It's just the worst. It's so infuriating. It makes the drive from LA to San Francisco, which I've done probably 100 times.
Awful.
It makes it just absolutely
Awful.
miserable.
Yep. It's funny. It's almost worth your sanity to take the 101.
Yeah, and it still happens on the 101, but because there aren't near as many trucks in the 101,
right?
It doesn't matter as much.
And at least it's a nice drive.
Yeah,
you're not in the middle.
You have
of
a lot much more scenery. You're not driving by feedlots.
Yeah.
Cool. I am splitting off, man. I'm trying to bite off little chunks of Brad here without getting bit myself. Hopefully, we can end the charge in a nice little pocket somewhere in the corner, away from Kragnos. This is what it looks like. It's a lot of stuff going on. We're going for bounders, and we're going for little puke spewers.
Yeah, those trolls are in trouble. It was kind of their job. I am I am a little surprised at how mobile you are, but then I think you weren't even maxing out how mobile you could be.
No, I mean, I rolled pretty hot on this roll, and even what's her name is here? Drycha is here.
Yeah.
Because she moves 10, dude. She moves 10, they move 12, and then I run and can charge. So, yeah, I mean...
And the big thing is Belthanos' thing doesn't have a range, right? So
I can put it anywhere. The actual best thing about the cavalry is that their coherency is so large, and so whatever direction you need to go, you kind of... When you deploy, you kind of branch out in all sorts of directions, and then you just pick a direction and use that movement to, like, you'll make it up on the charge, like that
yeah.
coherency, right? And you can
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, it will mean a short charge. Like if you rolled like a 4 or a 5, you've got 2 or 3 guys who won't even get in combat.
yeah, sure.
But that's just how it goes.
Mhm.
Well, cool.
What's the movement on this little guy?
So he's
not
I
little
believe
at
he
all.
moves 6. You're talking about the Troggoth?
Troggoth.
Yeah, he moves 6, and then his combat phase ability is another 6.
Right. Yeah, he's a threat for sure.
But then the other thing, yeah, he could auto run 6, so he actually has an 18-inch threat range on my turn.
Is what it is.
And
Any redeploy?
the sensible thing with the trolls is probably to redeploy, because they're probably going to get picked up, although we will want to roll it out, depending on what your charge is.
I mean, like you said, if he rolls a 4-inch charge,
Yeah.
you might only be getting 3 or.
And they are trolls.
Yeah.
You know, and they're under the moon right now, so your rend is mitigated a little.
Yep. By a lot.
And this does give them one opportunity to puke on you, which could be useful, potentially.
Oh yeah, if you want to puke, you can puke too.
Yeah, especially if you actually took the double, because then you'd still be puked on. So I'm not going to redeploy there. And then redeploying here kind of doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, they had a little more movement.
Well, I mean, I could swivel like this
Sure,
a little
yeah.
bit, potentially.
I have a 3-inch here just in case.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to keep it, because I'm going to save one for, yeah, I think I need those 3. I got to make you earn it.
Okay.
Yep.
So no redeploy.
No redeploy.
Do you want to puke on me?
Well, you get a chance to shoot for, do you
No
can
shooting
you shoot with the bows?
Oh, shoot with the bows. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Just
Oh,
into.
that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
You're gonna
that's right,
heal it
You and I have been
anyways.
terrorizing everybody.
He is obscured, because he's within an inch
Yep.
of obscuring. So
But not the
Kragnos is not.
squigs.
Oh, the squigs are not, yes.
Okay, cool. I was gonna shoot
Because
at
the whole unit has to be.
because you heal D6. I don't.
Oh, that's
wanna,
true. Well,
yeah.
he only heals D3.
Oh, D3. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the character version heals
still.
D6. But you're right. It's D3 every turn.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And you also bring back squigs.
And I got
but they're
a
easier to
life
kill.
form right there too.
That's also true. What am I doing? 2 shots each plus the champ. 7 shots with the great bows. 3s and 3s here.
All right.
3s. Ooh. I mean, really good, right? 3s. Oh. Which is nice. Hopefully whittle you down.
Solid.
Rend 1, 2 damage each.
I think Rend 1, I believe,
Your
just
6
goes
go to
right on 3.
7.
I think it's
Did
just
you want
gonna
all
be-
defense?
No, not for this. They're just going to have to regenerate.
Yep. You little whip up the herd.
Yeah. Yeah, they're only 6 up saves, so that's just 8 picked up.
Cool. You'll get them back.
Yep. Do that. There you go.
And then sorry, Zach. I'm at. Oh yeah, you got it. 2 CP. Perfect.
Yep.
I haven't even been saying anything. You're on it. Shooting from.
Now I will puke on you.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 1
Nasty.
from the Fill Waters.
Yep.
D3 attacks each. Pretty good.
Oh, this is into Seekers?
Into
Or-
Seekers, yeah. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7. And -1, so it's hitting on 3s now.
Oh, wow.
That's another thing, is they...
Jeez.
It was relevant. 3s. Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't quite as good as I wanted, but these are Rend 2.
Rend 2, so, actually, they're actually quite good. 6.
Okay.
Both go through.
Ward.
No
they
ward.
Oh, you
I
failed that.
failed it.
So those are 1 damage each.
Yep.
But now you are -1 to your saves.
Yep.
And,
1 damage. Not too bad.
And you can't benefit from bonuses to your...
Cool. Brutal. Let's charge. I think they're equally important, so let's just keep it moving. We'll do Lancers first. 3-inch charge into your bounders. Boom. Perfect. 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you just want to scoop me as far as...
You want to go far away from Kragnos?
yeah, Kragnos and all that. Get me out of there. We'll do Seekers next. I still got to get used to these names. Seekers, this is the Ghyran unit. A 3-inch charge into the guys that just puked on me. Boom. A 6, not too bad.
Probably will, with the pile-in, it might be enough to get everybody. We'll see. 12 inches away in the back.
Was it 6 plus 3?
You also don't want to
Oh, so
block
12.
Drycha, right?
Yes.
Maybe you do.
So that's literally what went through my head. So yeah, I'm within 12. Oop, within 12 for the back guy.
Now it'll be, the wings.
Right, yeah. So I'm going to block off Drycha, I think. Mostly because I want to be away from Greg.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think Drycha needs to get in this fight.
I'll still have to go away. I'll have to go this way.
So my secret plan here.
Oh boy.
So I finished painting these guys on Tuesday. So,
But you painted them with paint that dissolves the models.
no,
And you timed it perfectly.
if new model syndrome happens, it happens to my opponent.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
paint your
yeah.
opponent's
That's
army,
good.
and then be like, "Hey,
Here
try
you
these
go,
guys out,
buddy.
you know?
Oh my god.
I'm sure they'll be great."
Perfect. I blocked off Drycha, so that is the charges. Any fancy shenanigans you want to try?
No.
Yeah, nothing that
No.
would be interesting.
No, and I think I'm gonna need it here for all out defense and all out attack. So.
Let's do some rampages.
Well, maybe we'll see.
Lancers, 3 up, fight first.
Yep.
First.
Ooh, that's a big deal.
God, is
Well, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it
This
is.
a
Damn.
big-
Damn. Let's see. I need. What do I need to have? Can you tell me the profile of these?
4 attacks,
Throw up
4s and
guys.
3s, -1, 2 damage. But it'll be effectively -2.
4
as of
attacks each, you said?
4 attacks.
I don't like that. And then the bounders when they're not on the charge.
Is 3 bites, 4s and 3s, -1, 1, and 3 lances, 4s and 4s, -1. So it's still 30 attacks.
30 attacks total.
I'm sorry, 6 times 10. 60 attacks. Am I crazy? Is that right?
Wait, what? Wait, 6.
Or, pardon me, everybody.
6 attacks. 3, 3. Yeah, 6 times
Yeah,
10.
it's 6 attacks times 10.
60,
Yeah, 60 attacks.
Yeah, I don't like that. I didn't get the fight first. And then my save is reduced here. No, I
Yes.
don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're -1, and you can't benefit from all
That's
out
right.
defense.
Like an all defense there,
Yes.
but not here. That kind of informs my decision, but I still don't like that. I'm probably going to lose a Lancer at least over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going here. How many wounds are they each?
I believe 4.
So dead. Okay, that's fine.
5. They're 5.
5, yeah.
5 wounds. Okay. I'm going to go here just because I don't want to lose a Seeker. I'm already pretty wounded, and they do a really good amount of damage. So I'm going here. Those are like the safer.
Dunk Nugget says that in the 1970s, you could order a spider monkey out of the back of a magazine for $1.
Yes. Yes.
Sent you a real monkey.
Yeah.
That's awful.
That was the era of those particular kinds of ads in the backs of lots of magazines.
I remember that a little bit as a kid.
There's
Like
like
the
some
X-ray
black and white
glasses,
ad, and
yeah.
it's like, it was like punched up with a typewriter, and it's like some P.O. box in like Queens, and you get a spider monkey in the mail.
Sounds. I mean, imagine being a kid and just pulling that on your parent. That thing just showing up.
Yes.
Sounds illegal.
Honestly, I'm shocked with all the stuff Florida has that's been released there. I'm kind of surprised they don't have wild monkey.
That's true. It's
Right?
the right climate for it. You'd think.
I think that's the problem with Florida. I think it's the right climate for
For a lot
most
of stuff.
exotic pets. Yeah.
All right. Looks good. I don't like how close I am to Kragnos because he can maybe
Yeah.
get
You might,
around.
yeah.
So I might, who knows, I might just ride off, depending on how that bounder combat goes, I might ride off those Seekers right away. All right, let's see what we can do with the Lancers. Might ride off the Lancers. See what we can do with the Seekers. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was some wording here that I was a little confused about. Her buff mentions companion weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Can accept this buff, and then it also says, next paragraph, in addition, +1, like wound or something. I don't know if that also applies to.
Oh,
Maybe I should look. Maybe I should read the rule out loud.
Yeah.
So So it says, until the start of the next turn, add 1 to wound rolls for the target's combat attacks,
Okay.
comma, including those made with companion weapons, period.
Yes.
Next paragraph. In addition, comma, if the target is a non-Carnothi, yes, comma, add 1 to attacks characteristics of the target's melee weapons, period.
I think the +1 to wound only is the only one of those two that applies to the companion.
Gotcha.
weapons.
Okay.
I think so too.
Okay,
or
cool.
they would have said.
They would have said again.
Again,
Said this
companion
also.
weapons.
I think so. Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know if like in addition, like it interjects.
I'm trying to think of an example. I know there's one out.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I just wanted to make sure because I just didn't want to cheat myself and then hear about it later. Let's do the sickles. Oh my gosh, so many attacks. 1, 2.
I am going to all out defense. Just on a lark here that, John might whiff a little.
5, 6.
Oh, I
Sounds-
think it's highly possible.
Yeah. 3s and 3s here. Crit mortal.
Oh wait.
Oh man.
Oh, man. These are 2
Oh,
damage
no.
on the charge, too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, boy. Oops, sorry. You might have already done it. Just with the
Excellent.
crit roll.
Excellent. This is the +1 wound, so 3s here. 100%.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So sorry about
This guy's
that.
been
think,
rolling like
kind
this
of,
recently. He's been a menace.
I think these
Yeah.
are some ex-Trogoths.
It's a turn 1.
Yeah, because this is 16 right here.
Oh my god.
They're 2 damage each, right? It's
They're
on the
2
charge.
damage,
The
yeah.
sickles
Correct.
got charge bonus now.
Correct.
So that's 16 damage. They don't have a ward save. So that's the crit mortals did it. Oof.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was that or take 12 attacks at 2 damage.
Good news for Brad. Good news for Brad. Maybe his highest value bring back
from the shrine. Because I'm only going to lose 1 Trogoth out of that deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's actually...
And the
no, 'cause
puking
it's in
is
my
kind
turn.
of the thing, right? Anyway.
Yes.
Your bounders. All out defense.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need that command point because I can't... Or the shrine is only on my turn. So...
Wow, you guys
I think I'm gonna
scared
go,
me here.
I'm going to go ahead and all-out attack here.
I was like, oh man, I might need a...
Well,
Like,
you roll like an animal. You can roll like an animal
Oh
all
man,
summer.
I'll need to power through and then run away and I can't all out defense.
Now you can't power through.
No, I can't. Exactly.
You
No, I
can't get away
can't
from
power
Craig.
through. I'm suffering. I'm complaining about my success here. Can't tell.
Although these guys are never going to be able to power through. Actually. They don't have more.
Oh, there was equal. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
There was equal.
Yeah. So I'm. This is going to be hitting on 3s. Let me bring up the correct dude. We'll be doing the Fangfield Gobs first.
Yeah.
So these are on 3s now. It'll be 3s and 3s.
Ooh, that's a good. That's a
Ooh,
good roll,
boy.
What the heck?
Man, it's the new dice tray. I don't know. And then 3s. Okay, that pulls it back.
Oh man, that's still good.
So pretty good. So you got all those. These are -1.
So back to 4s. I don't like this. I'm losing 2 for sure with this. Yeah, 1. And then a half.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you still got,
got
7 wounds in the unit.
I got 7 wounds in the unit. You got
All
it.
right. Well, basically, we have to do that same thing again now.
I thought it was gonna get you there.
And I have one champion.
Yeah.
So there's one more here. I got it.
My favorite thing about all of this is that
Freeze.
John and Brad spent so much time talking about how their armies are glass cannons, and now they're both surprised when units are dying when they get attacked.
3s or 4s?
3s and 4s. This is 3s and then 4s.
Gotcha.
All right.
Whew.
Okay.
Okay, less
again.
than last time. 4s. Got 7 wounds left. I didn't roll
Okay.
well, but I'm.
So you'll still have a guy, but
by
two-
1?
2 kills.
Yeah,
Yes, one guy
by
for
1.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to switch that to 1, and then I guess I'll keep
You want to keep the banner?
I guess the other one's a champion, right? So
Yeah.
I'll keep the champion.
Oh, okay.
The banner means nothing to me.
And then he's got floating 4.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right. I mean, even one of those guys can still do some damage, though. So
I mean, do you have fall back in retreat or retreat and charge?
I do not.
That's the real perk here.
Excellent. Calculated. We knew we were going to fail the fight first, and we knew this was happening. Perfect. Here is the Lancer We're doing 4 attacks. He's the champion. 3s, 4s and 3s here. 4s and 3s. 2 at rend 1, 2 damage.
So 6s. Okay, that's 4 damage so far. So we'll kill 2 guys.
Gosh, not getting fight first hurts. You're like wet paper. Spider Rider. Spite Rider. You ride spiders. It's 3s and 4s here. 3s and 4s. Wait, are you cavalry?
I'm cavalry.
Oh wow, I'm anti-cav for some reason. Rend 2. 2 damage.
Because they anti-cav?
Yep.
So that just goes through. So that was 1?
That was 1 at 2 damage.
Yep,
Yeah.
so 1 more dice.
Excellent. Oh, they're 2 wounds each. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Not as squishy as I thought, but terrible safe.
Okay.
That's everything, huh?
Yep.
I have a CP to power through. I can power through and stay in, huh? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can't start a new combat.
That's right.
You just do D3 more.
Yeah, I mean, I have an extra CP for power through. I might as well do it. I think I'm staying in, though. Yes, I'm staying in.
Can you stay in combat?
We can maybe double check.
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, let me.
I vaguely remember me doing that.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Are you going to check it, Brad?
It's a 3.
3 would be 2 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds.
It's a D3.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a real 3, not a fake 3.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday. What's Thursday?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Gosh, yeah, of course.
It's weird. You just
not
can't
other
start-
enemy units.
You can't start a new one.
So you're just gonna sit still, or you want to move?
Good. Block you. Then also give you a count. Excellent. That's what that looks like outside of 3 of.
Yeah,
the new,
right.
the new battles.
Otherwise, you'd love to tie these guys up.
Oh,
but,
sure, yeah.
thankfully for me.
That's the turn.
Okay.
We can score it up. It's going to be a 10-point turn for me. I hold 1 primary, and I complete the first section of Scout, getting 3 Scout units outside of my deployment. Actually, a good thing I didn't lose that Lancer unit. Very close to. But yeah, we have a roll-off.
So your primary was 5?
Primary was 5, battle tactic 5.
Yeah. This I really don't want you to be taking a double here.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
if
not
I would
in
take it.
the worst position, but yeah.
I can do some mean stuff, but I don't think I would risk losing a treasure. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's try.
Sylvaneth with a black dice.
All right. Hey. Whoop.
A 1.
Oh,
you
got
got
a 1,
it.
so I got it. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool.
Okay. We will start with. I got 1 spell, and then Life Swarm is in the movement phase. Oh no, it's the manifestation heals itself at the end of the turn. Cool. All right.
That in?
That's just out.
Okay.
Looks like to me. Like a
That's
quarter
good. I guess no. That's just bad. It probably moved out, huh? Yep.
That's out too.
Okay. Oh,
Well, I mean, just barely in both
I guess
places.
good for both of us, but also bad for both of us.
Let's see.
Everyone's free casting. No one binds this hero phase.
Have a Git speed is what I'm looking at here.
The Git speed. It's like the Speed Force, but different.
Also looking for the squig herd happens in the hero phase. Yes. So we'll do with this. We'll start with this. So the squigs that you killed, I just roll 4d3 because I've got 4 herders still. I'm looking for. I'm sorry, these are d6s. Or the d3s. Sorry.
Nope, all good. Take your time.
Yeah, you roll a dice for each 2+, it becomes a d3. What it is. So
Sweet.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get all the squigs back.
Jeez.
Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Can't get a lot of extra reach out of this because they have to be within coherency of guys that there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be over. And then I'm looking for a new fancy spell. While they're wholly within 12. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I can do that. So I'm going to try Get Speed. This is on a 6. Goes off on an 8.
Nice.
Do you want to... Oh, you're out of range.
Yep.
So this is going to... It gives him a 12-inch bubble of +2 to move for all non-Troggoth Gloomspite Gitz.
Nice.
Because can't speed up the trolls.
No.
No trolls allowed.
No trolls.
So that's going to be from him.
Excellent.
And that, because they're still in combat, can't rally. So that's my movement phase.
Or hero phase?
Or hero phase, I'm sorry.
Yep. I'm going to try to summon some trees with Drycha. It's going to be 1 CP, and I need a 7 on the dice. 7. No!
Ooh.
Try to summon some trees to help me out. We'll see if that hurts me too much. I suspect a pain coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a 3-up ward too.
Yes.
3-up ward on
Would
the
you make this? Oh, you got it. Okay.
Seekers.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's big.
That's big.
The -1 to their save does go away.
Ooh.
A new phase or new turn. Okay. So we go into my movement.
Yes.
All right. So the moon is now in the next phase, which means it's affecting trolls and squigs. The squig random movement can now become just a flat 4 plus whatever. So these guys are now moving.
Watch out for Drycha. She makes you, when you declare charge with an 18 of her,
Oh, yeah.
she makes you have a decision of, do you want your charge to be reduced by D3, or do you want to take a -1 to hit?
So the one thing I've seen some folks getting wrong about that is it's not quite as strong as it looks.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to pick
because
somebody?
The charge roll is part of the declare. So when you did it in response to my declare, I've already rolled my charge at that point. I get to see what my roll was, and then I get to choose. Then you choose whether you want to do it to me, and then I get to choose whether I want to subtract D3. If I roll a high, I'm not gambling as much as it seems, because I already know what my charge roll is.
And it's 1 reaction. I can't do it.
Now, if I
times.
just barely made the charge, then it's brutal. It forces me to take the minus.
Yeah.
Okay, John, in a second. Sorry, I had to refresh here. Second. Well, Ted wants to know car trip pet, John.
Yeah, dude.
What grind your gears?
Hey,
car trip.
We live in Northern California, so we go down to Southern California a lot just for events. Just what people do. There's a lot of Warhammer in SoCal, Southern California. So
I should have moved him first.
I've made that road trip a lot. So I've had to go with multiple people. When I travel, first off, I have to have my own hotel room. If we're doing an Airbnb, I have to have my own room. I need my own space. It's the only time I can regenerate my social battery. If I'm like rooming with someone or I have to be around people the whole 24 hours in a day, that is completely unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I'm
with John on this.
And that's never changed. Like I've always been like that.
I mean,
constant old man.
With Senia, you'd be okay, or like with
sure,
Megan, sure, right?
That's different. Significant others don't count. Literally everyone else counts.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're my brother, my dad, my mom. Cousin.
It is nice. There's a bunch of us like that. Steven's like that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 100% that way.
You're like that,
age
Brad.
where I'm like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm not in summer camp.
Yeah.
John, I remember Bridger was like that. Like most of us are like that. Like we have no interest in I'm not due to sleep.
So I'm not going to save $50 by.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is I snore really loudly, so I'm doing everyone else a favor by not
Yeah, I'm a very light sleeper too, so yeah. Gotta have my own.
I do both of those things. I wake myself up sometimes with my own snoring. It sounds funny, but it's actually awful.
Yep.
And then car rides. I don't know if there's too many. I guess a lot of stops, man. I think the one time I really got irritated was a Warhammer trip, and it was someone that it was an older gentleman that I was riding with, carpooling with. It was just 3 of us, and I just had to stop. I was the one driving. I had to stop like every 30 minutes, man. And I just want to gun it, man. We're on the 5.
Yeah.
We're going straight. I just want to. We can do 5. I can do this drive in like 6 hours, man. Let me just gun through 5, Highway 5, and get us there. I can't do it when we're stopping every half an hour.
John, do you remember when you, me, Adrian, and Bridger drove down to SoCal?
Yeah.
I remember you were kind of talking about. So we also had John and I actually pair nicely on road trips.
Oh,
because,
right. Yes. I know
Because
what you're
I
saying.
like driving.
Yes.
And John doesn't even want to drive his own car.
I don't even want to drive my own. Dude, I have a 2016 Subaru. I bought it brand new, and I have like 20,000 miles on it, dude.
Yeah.
And like most of those miles are just that LA drive. I've always worked wherever I've worked. I live like right in the middle of Silicon Valley. I've never driven more than like 15 minutes, which is like 2 blocks in California.
In Silicon Valley.
Yeah. So I love, and my significant other too hates driving. So we just stay at home all day. But when we have to travel, Zach is an amazing companion because he just loves driving.
I actively much prefer to drive.
Yeah.
Whenever we go to Vegas, everybody now kind of just lets me do it. Brett is always like, do you need help? Like it'll be like 8 hours into it'll be like 6.5 hours into the drive, and they'll be like, do you guys, Zach, do you want me to drive? I'm like, no.
That's amazing. You're a hero. You're a hero.
Oh, dude, I get sick. The only other option I can do is that I'm like, okay, guys, but I have to sit in the front. Because if I sit in the back, like I often, Brad was saying, people become totally different people. Yeah, I become a sack of vomit. I become a sick invalid when I'm in the car, unless I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm not like that at all.
It can be. It's just like it gets. I get stuffy and hot for me. I hate it. I get. I'm bad at that.
That's fair, man. Boys are gonna shift up.
And thank you to Kevin. Kevin says, John is really nice, though he's in chat.
That's
savage.
True. That's true. It's a spectator sport, man. When I'm in chat and 2 of my friends are going at it, we need blood, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Do that thumbs down meme or whatever. The gladiator meme where he's just like, death.
Last thing before Brad wraps up here, there is a Winners' Cup today. We do this. Meg whipped up this one. We're calling it Wild Sunday. Lime juice, Cristal brand hot sauce, strawberry sundae syrup, and the strawberry sundae syrup is a problem. Is what we've identified as one of the problem making. It helps us get away from the hot sauce or the barbecue sauce territory. Okay, here's another problem. Actually, I don't know if Meg even cleared this one. John and Brad. Blue cheese dressing. Yeah,
I mean,
it's actually Bob's
Could I
Rockefort.
have stopped her? I don't.
Yeah, we do try to let people, and then Free Spirits Bourbon, which I think is going to just make all of this.
Ooh, here's a free grind my gears moment.
Okay.
I went to Wingstop 2 weeks ago. I buy like a tub of ranch. Because if you get a lot of chicken wings, you need a lot of ranch.
I love the size of hand you're holding out. That's for how many wings you have, or this is a tub of ranch?
It's everything, man. I get the whole thing, like a tub of ranch. It's actually cheap. It's like cost efficient. It's like $6 or $7. And it's basically like 12 things of ranch, right? Anyways, I went home, checked the bag. Blue cheese, dude.
Blue cheese.
It's
blue cheese.
They just gave me tons of blue cheese. No ranch found in the bag, dude.
All blue cheese.
So much disappointment. And I was like, something's off about this ranch. Maybe it's just a little watery. That's fine. First dip, disappointment.
Disappointment. Yeah. I actually like blue cheese dressing. So
I got a lot of you in the fridge.
Right. That's my movement. So we fell back with the Boingrad Bounders here. We moved up with the other ones, the second rank, ready to go. These guys will probably rally next turn. Because I got my plus 2-inch move spell off, I moved my little squig boss over here. 12-inch bubble. These guys now have all moved up. They're going to have a 3d6 charge from Kragnos.
I hate this.
He can just walk into combat with a 6-inch, so I don't even need to make the charge.
Watch out for a redeploy, but yeah.
Yeah, so redeploy, if you get a really big one, it can screw up my plans here, but with a 3d6, I might be able to just power through a
that's super
3d6
good.
charge. Or a redeploy. So Kragnos just adjusted here to give off the... I don't want to commit him any more than I have to. And I think he's still far enough away from what you got going on here, unless you teleport. So we'll see where this goes.
I like it, man. Good stuff. This is scary. I know that's a lot of attacks. I'm glad I got the 5 aboard. I don't think it's going to be enough if I get hit by both of these and the character. So I am going to redeploy my Seekers. It's currently a 6-man unit. D6 move.
Yep.
Ooh,
6. That's big.
It's big,
it's
but
not backbreaking.
It's big, but you're still gonna get in with some stuff for sure.
Yeah, because I could at least get. You're right.
You got bows.
The bows are still in danger. I mean, even
Drycha's
Drycha's still a bit in danger.
Drycha's at least like pretty tanky. Yeah, I think I cut my losses. I guess I could just move straight back, and then threaten a countercharge, which would be quite powerful. Yeah, so I'm gonna
threaten the charge on your turn. You mean? Because you can't redeploy and countercharge.
Oh, you're right. So I'm just gonna move as far away as possible from these guys, and then we'll see where they land here. Can I be on top of this coffin?
Are the places of power are not normally impassable?
It's weirdly not specified.
It's just up to us then. I mean,
it's up to you. We usually use these coffins as you can go on them.
Yeah, they don't look like something that,
historically.
Yeah,
I took out the 6 and didn't. Sweet.
Wingstop. Is Wingstop good?
After that little debacle, that little incident, I am no longer a Wingstop person. That's for sure. I never want it ever again.
Are they dead to you, or is it something milder between?
No, never. Unless I have to, someone's taking me to Wingstop and I have to order something, I'm not going there. It will not be a choice. That comes out of
Wingstop will not be receiving my business.
Exactly.
Dear Wingstop,
give me my tub of ranch.
It wouldn't be so bad if you ordered just 2 or 3 of them, but the fact that you went out of your way to order get so many extras and they're all wrong.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge fan of very messy foods, wings would be in that category.
Yeah.
When they're properly slathered in
the
sauce.
Wings
they are tasty.
It's all about the dry rub, though.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking about Seeker wings.
Yeah.
Still messy.
But I don't think Breast Stop has quite the same marketability.
Breast Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't go over well.
Maybe Thigh Stop is even a little
it's honestly, other than Wingstop, it doesn't work.
None of them are good.
Doesn't
Leg
work.
Stop's not particularly good either.
None of these really work, yeah.
All right, best I can do, man.
Maybe Wingstop was their fourth. That was their fourth try.
Yeah.
They kept pitching it, and they just wasn't going through, and they weren't sure. We just keep trying. What about wings? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's just down to these big old bomby charges.
No shooting on my end.
Right, and you killed my only shooting dudes for now.
Oh, excellent.
So
when do they come back?
At the end of my turn, I can pay a command point to bring them out of the shrine.
Oh, weird. End of turn.
So we will start. We'll start with the easy one here.
Oh, they swap places. Nice.
Yeah. So this is the back rank there now.
Boom.
And really, I kind of don't want. I got to be so mindful of how close I get to
leaving the movement tray. Yeah.
It's like
it's getting serious.
You might think that you're far enough away, and then you discover you're not. And I'm probably still not, but
aren't Balthanos and Kragnos just absolutely wanting to Jim Bro fight in the middle?
It is true. It is true. It's a little easier for Balthanos to do it into Kragnos than it is for Kragnos.
Sure.
And
that's
also
a fight that should never happen.
Balthanos does not want that to happen.
So we'll do it with the unit that's closer here to the bows first. I got
God.
3d6.
Yeah,
Yep.
terrifying.
Oh,
That's really good.
13 gets me all kinds of places.
Yeah.
It does actually get me into them if I want it.
Oh yeah.
But do I just instead want to punish some bows? Now I actually kind of wish I could see where they were going to go. That one guy's still has the potential to kill a few of these, but I think I can afford to fight first. Definitely can afford to fight first over, or for second here if I go instead. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh boy.
So could you? What I want to do is use as much movement in here, so get these front guys like back behind them there, and then kind of wrap everyone else up.
Yeah.
Snake, like a twig, snake-shaped twig.
Okay. And
In the back of the train.
Folks, there is a poll per our conversation. Get voting on the poll. Blue cheese or ranch? Right now it's 50-50.
That's interesting.
Not very many votes. There's way more of you guys in here, though.
Well, also, there's kind of a North America bias on ranch dressing.
Right.
Especially, we love our ranch dressing.
Especially in California.
Yeah, especially in California.
Californians dip their pizza crust in ranch, which is not a thing we did on the East Coast, but I do like it. I adopt.
It's a flavor profile that kind of goes with a lot of things, especially American foods, comfort foods. I'm going to try with the Trogoth, see what he can do. If he can roll something super bomb. Ooh, that might. 11? Oh, it's just not enough to get within a half. Oh, except. No. Who knew an 11-inch charge wasn't going to make it?
And this is when I would declare the reaction, right, from her? After you've
seen the roll, yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice for both of us.
Yeah. So we're going to try it with these.
Yeah, this is probably where I would use it.
Yeah.
I'm probably, I would use it.
So this is going to be a minimum, it's 11.
Okay.
Still pretty, that's a little better than average on 3d6.
Yeah.
So.
I think you're going to get it. I've already convinced my head that you're going to get it.
8, 10. So do I?
Yeah. I mean, you want to see the modifier? No, I re-roll the modifier when you re-roll the dice.
I think you wait until I. No, actually, I think you need to do this now. You're reacting to my.
I mean, I'm definitely going to do it. Let's see.
I'm going to react by re-rolling, but you react.
Wait, let me see.
I think you need to do it now because my re-roll isn't to declare. I think you need to do it now.
It actually calls out if your opponent re-rolls the charge, subtract D3 from that roll as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to? I just want.
Yeah. So you're going to call it out. So it's I have to choose now between minus D3 or minus 1 to hit. Is what you're saying?
That's a good. No, I'm just saying that I would re-roll the D3 for the charge roll, the subtraction. I don't know when you pick.
Wait, why would you? Is that what it said?
That's what it said. Like if
you re-roll the D3.
I re-roll the D3 when you re-roll the dice.
Oh, I see.
Another charge.
I see. Okay, that's interesting.
Right.
I wouldn't expect.
I mean, it's a good way to do it, I guess.
So, but I still need to choose, and then you.
I guess you would choose now. Okay.
Yeah, because you're reacting. I need to choose whether I'm going to do the minus.
You don't
one
get to see your roll first.
I did the roll.
Your re-roll?
No, because I think I'm also reacting to the. This is well, we can do it one way or another. I don't know which one makes the most sense.
I don't know.
This is definitely an FAQ question.
Well,
this is a weird interaction.
Well, it says you roll it whenever he rolls a charge, and then if he re-rolls the charge, you re-roll the.
But there's another decision of
we don't know when I decide.
Does he decide now to take the subtraction to the charge or the?
I think I'll make this easy. I'm going to pick the minus 1 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So and then I'm going to re-roll, and this is a bit of a lark.
Okay.
So I'm now.
I mean, it's kind of big. It gets you the point too.
Yeah. The consolation prize is the bows, but let's see. Oh, 12. They did it. Yeah. They did it.
And it probably mattered that you didn't choose the minus
minus D3. You could have shut that down.
Right?
Yeah. So.
Okay, I don't like.
So they're going to be minus 1 to hit, which is a big deal because they normally hit on 4. So I'm definitely going to have to all-out attack them. But I will get with the pylon. I'm going to get pretty much the whole.
Yeah, this is brutal. Do you want to be outside of 3 from
Drycha?
Drycha?
Yeah,
is that
I think I can.
Yeah, of course. Yes, you're good.
Yeah.
Wow, I have a decision of a counter charge or an all.
That's true. She
all
could
RD.
get in, right?
Oh,
pretty easily.
Yeah, pretty easily.
I mean, this is also one of my treasure units. So that might sway.
But
then that's also both of those are
literally all three of my
three
treasure
of your
units.
treasure
You've
units.
charged them all. How did it come to this? It's only turn 2. I think I prioritize maybe getting lucky with an all-out D. So yeah, continue on.
Oh,
good
right,
sir.
because you're only on 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
where do you go? Where do you?
John, you're at 2 CP?
I'm at 2 CP. I failed a spell and I redeployed. No rampages on your end, I assume.
well, here's the thing. So his Wade and Smash, he just gets to do this every turn.
Just move 6.
He just gets to move 6 every turn.
Oh yeah, he's like a Vordry.
He's literally he's like or he's like a giant fanatic. He's just whirling the hammer around. Question is, do I actually want to do that?
You don't know how this is going to shake out.
No, I'd rather keep him back here so he's a little protected. That you're going to get punished if you go into him with Kragnos. Yeah, he's gonna chill. So I don't have any other combat phase things.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have impact hits over here. Oh, this is actually crucial because I could just kill
Actually,
you.
you just killed me. Actually,
I just kill you with mortal wounds.
Yeah.
So this is 10 dice, 4+.
Yeah, you most certainly killed me here.
Yeah, it's 5 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Is it 4? It's 4 mortal wounds?
Or 5.
5. Okay, cool. I would have.
Oh, do you heal?
I should have healed last turn, but
yeah, so you would have 1 floating now.
Yeah,
so
and
just
then-
heal 3.
yeah, and then you take 5.
You're
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
I was like looking for that rule. I just didn't scroll. Oop. Good kill. First kill.
Right. And you don't have any ways of bringing guys back, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Not without L'Oreal.
Yeah,
I didn't send you a picture. She will be coming.
we shared a look.
So yeah, we're gonna fight first with the squigs here.
Yep, into
Into the
Seekers.
Seekers.
Yeah.
Need to nudge up enough to get all of them in.
This
And
is
that a little
interesting.
bit. Oh, yeah. They're the guys who I want to keep alive, so they're going to stand. Punished. All right. So +1 attack on the charge for the bites because of Squigalanche. So this is going to be 80 attacks plus some goblins.
You're hitting on 5s?
Hitting. I'm an all-out attack. So back to hitting on 4s.
I am going to. Gosh, this is such a much more valuable unit than Great Bows, but losing Great Bows would be sad. I'm still going to all-out defense here. So down to 1 CP. Seeker's all-out defensing. Don't want to lose too many of these guys.
All right.
Gosh, Kragnos, they just get in.
Yeah. This is already more mobility than I was kind of expecting.
Yeah.
It's not the mobile part of the army that's been doing the mobility there. So, thank you. So this is half.
Yeah.
So this is 4s and 3s.
4s. I'll take these. You want to keep them bunched together?
Yeah, let's keep them bunched together. Those are, yeah. And a couple more 3s.
Any crits of anything?
No crits of anything, unfortunately.
That would be a problem. That would be a problem.
I get that squig boss in the army, and they're crit mortal.
I know, yeah. It's scary.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
that's not a bad
was
roll.
really good.
Not a bad roll.
All right.
3s or
3s.
Okay.
So these are -1.
Yep, 4s here. Ooh, I don't like this. 4s. And 5s. Thank you. I'm losing 1 for sure.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. So I lose 1, and 1 is wounded.
Still 1 floating, yep.
Yeah.
All right, yep. And now we're doing this again. Oh, drop dice.
Or do you want-
Yeah. All right.
4s here.
Yep. A little light on each of the hit rolls, but still, when you have a bucket of dice like this.
Yeah, yeah.
3s. That one's quite so good.
Gonna roll this one.
Yes. There you go.
2s or 3s?
3s.
Okay, less. Means I'll roll worse as well. 4s here. Okay,
Ooh, pretty good.
Yeah.
not bad. I have 5. Probably 1 dead here. 5s. Oh, not when I roll like that.
Spicy.
Dude, he's been wrong like this.
Yo.
So I killed one.
Killed 1.
No, it's a hard unit to crack, so this is more or less what I expected.
No, I mean, yeah. And you made me spend the CP. That means great bows are kind of doomed here.
Yep.
I'm going to try to crack you back at least, because that makes sense. Great bows are going to slap you. 3 attacks each. Champion. 3s and 3s. No rend, 1 damage. 3s. This is into your squig herd. 3s. No rend, 1 damage.
6 ups. Save 2. So 3 little squiggers die.
Any preference?
Just good ones that are out of combat, I guess.
I love that Kragnos has just sent like a horde of squigs into the woods to fight this.
My pets.
I do actually have a few more attacks with this unit. I have 8 attacks with their little idiot weapons.
Oh, nice. Little
They're
clappers.
5s and 5s, but you never know.
Yep.
3 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound.
On
rend?
the seekers.
Rend 1?
No rend. No rend.
Ooh, no rend. 3.
Okay.
Nice.
And then now the ones going into the bows.
Yep, you pile in to get these guys in?
Sure, yeah. And then, yeah, all the, and the squigs too. There's a few guys in the back. Yeah.
These guys are good. You're like 3 rows.
So it's 17 guys now. So that's going to be 50. No, it's 4 is 68. Yes. Yeah. So 2 batches of 34.
Cool.
Math.
Math.
Why did you need to learn math in college? For playing
Yeah, I
toy soldiers.
learned calculus at some point. I don't know.
That's
Definitely didn't remember.
Brain is freezing up here. There we go. 34.
Is this half?
This is
or-
half.
Okay.
These are not all attack, but it doesn't matter because I'm not.
Yep.
I'm not -1.
Oh. I guess this should be half. Gonna keep them over there. Yep.
And 3s. Oh, that was finally kind of awful.
That means the second half will be better.
Yeah, hopefully.
Rend 1, right?
Yeah,
I
rend
don't
1.
have the best save here though. 5s. Yeah, you've already killed 1.
Okay.
Oh, back at you.
And then we'll do this again.
Come on, live. Just give me 1. Oh, that's so much better.
This is a lot better.
So much better. Okay.
3s.
Live. Let me live.
Oh, that was also way better. 3s.
Oh, God.
-1.
All right, I need a good roll. Come on, great bows. You might get your first treasure here. 5s. Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. Look at that. It's
super duper
dead.
dead.
That's like, you could have killed
Could've
it. You
killed
could have
another.
just did
Yeah.
that. You could have killed 3 right there. Oh, my God.
All right, Squig's getting it done.
Oh, no. All right. Fine, that's fine. Here's your treasure, sir.
Excellent.
Saddam's gold.
Don't spend it all in one place.
So you got crackbacks with
All right, let's hit you. We got Seekers, not on the charge. That's okay though. Sickles don't actually care. 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5. Yeah, 5. Champion. 3s and 4s here. Crit mortal. Oh, sorry, 3s and 3s because +1. 3s and 3s. Crit mortal. Oh. Crit mortal. Popping off. Channeling our Ghoul King. 3s. Was that another 6?
Yep.
Oh, nice. And then 3s again here. +1 to wound. Good thing. Rend
this is
1,
Rend,
2
okay, so that
damage.
just goes through.
Yeah.
They're only 2 damage on the charge, or are they always
Sickle is no longer. The Lancers are 2 damage on the charge. Sickles are always 2 damage.
brutal? This might just, let's see, 12.
I actually just learned that right now.
That right there picks up the unit.
Oh my God.
Now, I roll a bunch of dice because everyone that's in combat range
Fights?
on a 5+,
Gosh,
so I'm going to
right.
roll 24 dice.
That's
That times 2.
Uh-oh.
So this might actually be the unit I'm bringing back, not the trolls.
Yeah, the
You
trolls are
might have time to bring back.
So 5s. Okay, wasn't as crazy as it could be.
Was that 6?
6 mortal wounds.
Okay, wow, 6 mortal. Okay, let's save a lot of them. 5 up ward here. It looks good.
Just the 1. Okay.
Heals 1.
And
2 float
more
over.
floating, yeah.
Not a
Stay.
banner.
And that 2, is that every turn they heal?
I'm sorry.
End of turn, every turn? Do they heal that? They heal the 3?
Oh, the Lancers
Oh, is it
heal.
only the Lancers that do that now?
These, I don't think heal. No. These,
Okay, I think it's their non-Ghyran scroll that might still have that.
Okay, yeah. Boom.
Okay.
Cool, these guys
And they're all dead.
boom.
Waves are gone.
For now. Oh, and treasure, huh?
That's true.
Oh,
For trade.
Double
Good trade.
treasure.
Good trade. Not a good trade.
Dom is
Yeah,
looking
maybe
down from heaven.
I thought they were gonna sit back here, but
Angry?
then I think you kind of surprised me with how far you went with those. So
I was surprised too.
I committed them.
Because of the coherency, I had to go the long way around, and then it brought me a little too close than I was comfortable with. To you.
Yeah. So then the end of my turn, I'm gonna spend a command point to bring back that unit that just died.
Yeah. Is it full or half?
Half strength.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And I kind of need this just to set up a shield again here.
Oh yeah.
I think,
Gosh, that's so
it's
strong.
within 12. Yeah.
Yeah, because Kragnos would be been open.
Yeah,
otherwise.
he would have been wide open. Now at least there's a little bit of danger for you
Man.
here.
We're going to be scoring Brad up here, right? And going into Sylvaneth round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is going on?
This game got going.
Yeah, this game.
John, you and I had a practice game where, like, we didn't start interacting with each other until, like,
I
round
know,
3.
and there's an argument to be made that I should have never interacted with you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to score my turn.
Let's do it.
So tactics-wise, or objectives-wise, I hold one of the Oaken Brow, so I get 5 for that.
This is for, Sorry,
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah, primary, turn 2 and 4. I get 5 for the primary. I get 5 for
Dom's gold.
Dom's gold. I didn't actually take that objective, so that was an opportunity. But I would have had to clear literally everything there because the squigs are beasts.
Oh.
They're only worth 1.
Oh, interesting.
That's kind of not really their job.
Yeah.
I just need to now kill all that stuff somehow. But you're going to have a turn to do something before that happens.
You gotta do something, man. I don't know.
So
Pretty interesting.
10-point turn.
It's
We're on Sylvaneth.
Oh, yeah, why did... One sec. It should be...
Oh, it should be at 15
Yeah. And I don't score my gold, my treasure yet.
until the end of your turn. Yeah.
Right. Okay, wow. Well, a lot of stuff transpired. I didn't think I was going to break out of that, but it happened. Now I'm confused. Okay.
Break out of... Oh, with the squigs?
The squigs, yeah.
Yeah.
You see how tanky those Revenant Seekers are.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly tanky.
Yeah.
For Sylvaneth.
Yeah, weird. And the great bows got eaten up quick, like wasn't even a question. And these guys, the Seekers, kind of live there. Things to do in the hero phase. I need to pass my 5-up ward. 5-up ward is going to go... Definitely getting energy next turn. Restless energy. This turn, reds count, correct?
Mhm.
I had to be careful there. Yeah, so reds. The green, taking a green actually doesn't make sense this turn. It only helps you get restless energy. Interesting. 5-up.
Did you put guys on that objective?
I did. I ended up
with redeploy.
redeploying. Yeah, I fixed it with a
So you
redeploy.
started your turn with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right,
Thanks for
that's right.
rubbing that in. 5-up ward is going to go on the Seekers. 3-up. There it is. 5-up ward. Still on there. We're going to pass the +1 wound, +1 attack on the Seekers as well. This is
Yep.
from Drycha. 6-up. 7. You got a chance to unbind here. You're probably out of range with the other wizard. So
Yeah, very.
this is
very much
probably
so.
it right
So might
here.
as well.
yeah, 8.
Ooh, 11.
Huge. Nice. What is the tree going to do? Tree is going to reload.
Actually, I keep forgetting that there's a tree lord in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's hanging out in the.
He's so slow that he has to be very methodical with his movement because the bounders will just bounce all over him. This is interesting. If I summon trees, you can use it as a jumping point to get on this objective or tag me up. I don't like that. Wondering what I should do. I'm actually going to try to summon the worm here. What is this? The Glade Worm. It is a cast of 7. So this is from the Tree Lord. 7. 8.
Mm-hmm. Worm comes out.
And you don't have another unbind, do you?
Nope. I mean, Kragnos actually could have activated a place of power.
Did you want to? You please do.
Yeah, let me. I think he might still be out of range. Yeah, he's out of range.
Oh, wow, that's pretty far.
Yeah.
I like how far I am with
Yeah.
Kragnos, but I don't.
I like to know that he can't deny that.
You don't have a wizard. Your wizard's here. Huh?
He's tucked.
Yeah,
in-
yeah.
Yeah, he's well protected.
Can I always teleport this guy?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be near a
Because
wizard.
he's only close to wizards, but he can
Okay.
teleport outside of 9 of
Then
everybody.
I don't really have to overthink where I put. He's just gonna go back. Other hero face stuff. Do I want to summon free trees? How far do these guys move? 6+.
Right now, it's either automatically 9 or
Okay.
D6 plus 5.
Not too far away. I guess you could get back in range of your charge.
Yeah, I could. They could converge here and then
Yeah.
maybe make
It's
it.
still
but
pretty dang
you'd have to
far.
move up, I think.
I'm just wondering where I can put trees.
Right.
You're in a weird spot. You definitely get on that objective. I might as well wait for you to get there. Yeah, I'm not going to summon free trees. He's going to hold on to his Acorn of Ages. I'm going to ask if you want to cast any spells for your last CP.
No.
Cool.
But I might.
Are you at 2 or
I'm at 1 now.
Oh, my
you're
rally.
1?
Because I spent 1 on
Returning.
bringing a unit back. Yeah, I think those. If you want those squigs dead, they're dead. So I am going to spend my last CP on a rally for the bounders. 6 dice. Is that right? Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
No instrument.
No instrument, unfortunately. No help here. But it was a really good roll. Oh, I rolled 1 too many dice.
Oh,
Darn it.
you just whatever you want.
So just drop.
Yeah, just you can drop,
Drop
whatever.
one of them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll drop one of the successes.
It was a
So-
good roll. Yeah.
Yeah, 5. So
Nice.
that brings them all back. No,
Woo.
down 1 still.
Nice. They're 2 wounds each.
2 wounds each. There was 1 floating wound.
Nice. All right, movement phase. Yeah, I'm going to try to take care of these squigs and maybe teleport the worm. Could you give me 9 inches? I want to see if I can fight that terrain piece.
Yeah,
or
now
if you're
folks
screening me.
at home, as Brad and
Like back here?
John
Yeah.
move, a reminder, we do like support in the form of
but
super
you could-
chats, in the form of gifts or memberships.
You don't
We
get outside of
ask
9 of the tree.
if you can't support the channel, support the channel. Why not? Every now and then. Don't spend a lot of money on it. Some money, some capitalism. Not too much capitalism. And we like to give you something back. And today, especially on these Thursdays with members only chat, this is our members hang night. So what we've got cooked up today, lots of times we eat horrible stuff. But only some of us, we don't really want to do that to John and Brad. They're too nice. So instead, here it is, super chat. We've had some hot takes already. Brad said he hates monkeys.
I don't hate monkeys. I hate people who keep monkeys as pets.
Yeah.
Monkeys freak me out too, man.
John hates anything during travel. John hates travel. Brad hates monkeys.
I hate traveling with people.
Listen,
People.
this is
How about
what
just
ends up
people?
happening, Brad.
How
Like,
about monkeys? That is just the worst.
this is what ends up happening. It gets into the zeitgeist, and critical words get removed. I've been accused of saying orcs have no culture, when what I really said is they don't have a civilization. John has been accused of actively baking cucumbers onto pizza, when all he really said is that the delicious freshness of a cucumber salad, perhaps, to complement the saltiness of a nearby pizza slice is good.
Yeah.
It's like putting words into Google Translate and then like translating them into like Chinese or something and then back into English and doing that 1,000 times.
Right. Or like not even 1,000 times, like 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah. So yeah, we do appreciate the support, folks at home. If you gift memberships, we'll also have these guys tell you what they hate. I'm not going to say what I hate. I'll just piggyback off of theirs because I do that too often anyway. You get that for free. But we do appreciate any support, and we do appreciate you guys being here. Even just liking is awesome. Liking the stream, so thank you.
We're gonna run Belthanos.
I thought you guys were gonna have kind of a dumb game, but it turns out it's not yet.
Not yet.
There's plenty of rounds left to do.
By dumb, I was like, Kragnos is going to be dead by round 2, or Belthanos, or Drycha. But hammers are still here. Mostly.
I need to.
Anvils are still here.
These guys in range here. Move 6.
Yeah.
Can't run in charge. That's still 18.
Yeah, he could. Can't run in charge, but he can run and walk
Right.
6. So he could go 18.
He doesn't get that and charge though.
No, so if I run, I can't roll the charge
Right.
roll. I can only get the flat 6.
Sorry, I need to be back here.
Yeah.
This is
Because like really 21 inches is about, you need to be at least 21 inches away from him.
What's John up to?
Trying not to die by Kragnos and friends. Crippling anxiety, the usual.
It's in a game where there's only 4 objectives in contention, and really 2 of them are home objectives. So there's only really 2. Both of us are really only fighting for a single objective.
Yeah, right. That's actually kind of funny. It's
Neither of us wants to touch this one over here.
right. Yeah.
Although you just made it a lot more appealing to me with Belthanos.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
hanging
he
out.
might not be there.
Oh well, that's true.
We'll
you've
see.
Got teleports. That's right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's interesting. Okay. That is movement phase. You still have a CP if you.
No, I'm all out now.
Okay.
I burned it on the rally.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is it reds or greens?
It's reds right now.
It's reds, okay.
Yeah. Shooting. Killed my shooting. Charges. Let's do Drycha into your bound or your herd. 3-inch charge.
Rah.
9. Oh, obviously I'm running and charging with Belthanos and Drycha, who didn't actually run.
I bet Drycha and Belthanos don't get along very well.
I think the idea is Drycha doesn't really get along with everybody.
With anyone.
Yeah, with anybody.
And then again, in my lore, Belthanos is like just peak Chad bro, alpha male,
Yeah.
sales bro. He's definitely in sales.
Sales, bro.
He's a sales bro for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Belthanos, he actually has a 5.
Belthanos is that guy that's going to tell you what he's going to tell you what the real problem is.
He's got his like dryad entourage.
Yeah.
They're like putting his leaf cape on him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like king of
Feeding him
Kurnoth.
nectar.
He's like a big Mark Cuban guy.
Oh, my God. All right. I think I'm somewhat comfortable with how this is going.
Yeah.
It is my turn.
The squigs are probably not too long for this one.
You have nothing in the charge phase. I have a rampage with Belthanos.
Yep.
Here is, I think it's a 2-up D3. Double check. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2
2-up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Is
3
that...
mortal wounds?
Yes, 3 mortal wounds.
Pull him from.
He does his little teleport.
Actually, we
afterwards.
kind of have to pull him from the front just because of coherency.
Oh,
Yeah, there.
wrong man.
Yeah.
In front. Makes it a little harder, but he teleports. Actually, no, he's not going to teleport. And he's actually going to stay where he is. It works.
Is one
he
teleport
doesn't really
into
need to.
Kragnos?
Yeah. Closer to Kragnos. All right. I'm going to start with Belthanos fighting.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna do. See, this is the bottom of the round again.
Yeah, you move your 6.
Gosh. But then if you if you got the double, you'd be giving up a treasure, and I'd probably just take it from this guy. So yeah, Let's do it.
I don't like
He's
that.
just gonna whirl his way over there.
Guy's a menace. Cool. Belthanus.
I keep looking at his ability, like thinking there's some catch, but
It's good,
there's
dude.
no
That's
catch.
good. What is he, like 160?
yeah.
Is it
200?
just the
180?
boss?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Is it just the boss?
nuts.
Or
No, it's the non-boss.
it's the non-boss. I
Yeah.
think that's why.
The non-boss is 60 points cheaper, and I think better.
And you can obscure him?
yeah,
His attack is better. His ability is better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's in an army where you're slow otherwise, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Was
Fours.
this Drycha?
This is Belthanus.
Belthanus, okay.
Fours and twos here.
All right.
Fours. Ooh, I don't like that. Twos. Right through, 3 damage.
3 or 4?
3 damage.
Okay, 3. That's 3 dead so far.
And then threes and threes here. Ooh, I don't like this. Threes. Yeah, 2 right through, 3 damage each there. 6.
So that's 9.
9.
Is that
And
hit
you
for
can
him?
bite me, yeah.
So yeah, we'll pull the 9 from the front, so it forces Drycha to walk in, and we'll do some bites on Belthanus.
Yep, that's why I wasn't too torn about not rolling super well there.
Just 1.
Just 1 bite. 9 dead, you said?
Yeah, 9 dead.
Yep, that's what it looks like. I'll give you the... And he just takes those. He doesn't have a ward or anything.
But he is going to be able to heal.
Yeah. Sorry, how many did he take? 1?
Just 1.
Oh, excellent. I'm not
I needed
gonna.
that to be better.
I'm not gonna put it on him.
Yeah, because it'll just go away.
And
then
then
Drycha wants to
move.
follow through.
Yep, within 3. So I'll just tag in 3.
Yep.
No reason to overextend.
Yep.
10 attacks here. I'm not gonna be able to power through. So I might as well all out attack with my last CP.
Sure.
All out attack. 10 attacks.
Probably have some dead squigs.
2s and 2s
Unless
with
you
crit.
roll a ton of 1s.
Yep. 2s and 2s. Crit. 2 hits.
Oh,
2s.
jeez.
No sixes.
No 6s, but
No misses.
they all hit. So
And then 2s again.
yeah, then we can just pick these guys up.
2s again. I mean. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Yep. Yep. They're all dead. Now you but just towed in, so like 1 guy.
Oh, I see. You have to be in combat.
I have to be
range?
in combat
I
with her.
see.
So like the 1 guy.
You can
no.
roll 3 maybe, but
2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter. They're dead. Squig herds
You got
doing
it.
squig herd things.
all right.
Interesting. The pace of the game is sped up as you guys are like reevaluating who wants to act. You guys are very carefully evaluating who wants to interact with you.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
very-
dude.
yeah.
We got literal like sledgehammers behind corners right
Yeah,
now.
but the thing about the squig herds is they're dirt cheap. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you kind of
And they're
the
coming
right
back.
way to use them is either as a screen or just throw them out
Yeah.
like that.
They're coming back at half.
They're coming back at
So
half.
yeah.
Yep.
John, how'd you do? Do we have any end of
boy.
turn stuff?
Oh, did you want to?
Oh, sorry.
So
yeah.
he
let me-
came, when he came in, he's in combat.
okay,
if you
cool.
want.
I didn't even need to charge.
Yeah,
I
just-
wouldn't even want to charge. Too.
Yeah, so he's just chilling there and
Thank you.
biting the moon.
A gentleman letting me do my attacks here. We have mandibles from the glade worm
Oh
into the
man,
train.
you know
case.
you're in Ghyran when you turn around to check out your loon shrine and there's a
Yeah,
glade
yeah,
worm.
worm infestation.
Yeah,
Or glade worm taking bites out of it.
Call the Orkin guy.
4s,
Fucking worms.
2s. Rend 1.
All right. I'm
You're
not a wizard.
Not a wizard, are you?
Thankfully, no. 5 ups. Big
Nice.
one.
D3's here. Not gonna die.
5
take
damage
5?
though. It's not 5 I want to have.
How many does it have?
14. So it's
14.
got 9
Oh, yeah.
left.
It's one of the more robust.
It means
It
I
looks-
gotta go deal with this thing. Is basically what that
Looks cool.
says.
Just
So,
sitting there chomping out of
Yeah.
this stuff.
Oh, what the F?
All right,
Uh,
are we scoring it up?
Yes, I can score my treasure. And that's 5. I have not gotten the second part of Scout yet. I need Kragnos to get the heck out of your deployment zone.
So a 10-point turn.
10-point turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're heading into round 3.
All
We
right.
have an important role here.
am I the underdog now?
You are the underdog.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what that means.
So it'll mean, aside from the command point,
Is it greens?
this is going to be battle round 3. So it's going to be burgeoning rejuvenation, which is no. I'm sorry. Battle round 3 is the other one. Powerful resurgence. +1 to wound For combat attacks made by friendly units while they're contesting a null route.
And
So
that's.
Yeah. So
I have a qualm about that too, because the
Unless I go
green
second.
ones are +1 wound, but the red ones are healing.
Yeah.
That doesn't
It's a
Color-wise,
bit,
you
yeah.
want it to
like
be
hot
the
and
other way,
warm,
yeah.
you know, or warm and cold colors, you know. Anyways,
Anyway.
that's my spiel.
Can you double if you get it?
Black dice is Sylvaneth. I think I would not double.
Yeah, for me, the double insurance is certainly I'll just pick up the treasure on the troll
Yeah.
and then just send him in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would want to measure Kragnos, but I gotta win the roll off first.
Cool.
Here it is.
All right.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't take it out of your hands.
You
So I'm
could give
gonna-
me the double.
Don't think it makes a lot of sense. So I will.
At least Kragnos has to
Take it.
clear that corner, and then he has quite a ways to go.
Yeah, you've done a really great job of staying away from him.
But this
But-
roll.
I don't have run and charge is the big challenge. There are ways to do it within Gitz, but not.
Interesting game.
Yeah.
It's a fun. This is the first time I'm playing this mission, and I thought about it. I thought about today. Just it was kind of going through my mind, and this is not how I thought the game would go. I knew I wanted to stay away from Kragnos, but he's like literally in the middle of the board, so I'm just away from everything.
But Brad's also playing pretty cautiously.
He's
with
playing
Kragnos.
cautiously too, because for the same reason, because we hit like freaking trucks, man, and we'll die, we'll lose our treasure, and be real sad. So
I just caught something that I from a couple turns ago.
Uh-huh.
We can fix it. When these guys retreated, I didn't do mortal wounds on them.
oh, okay, yeah.
So if there's someone's watching this later in the comments,
Too late.
No, he's
apologize.
They already commented and then left
Yeah.
to go to a different live stream and hate
dislike,
watch.
downvote.
Yeah, we've already.
Fixed. It's all fixed. We're all good now. We're one less guy there.
Got
Yeah. So you do put me in an interesting position here because I might be able to do. I could maybe get him over here +2 to move. Then they get up here.
Sure.
11. Then 3d6 charge with Kragnos. Like
Yeah.
We're getting
So-
greens are scored this round, yeah?
Yeah, greens. So he has an opportunity to get both greens. We're like, who's gonna score the first 10 and stick their head out a little
right,
bit.
right.
Yeah. I'm curious how expendable in round 3 Brad now feels going to go outbound.
Well, this would be a 15-point turn for me because you still control that. So I'd get my affray
First, yeah.
of restless energy.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I'm just gonna do,
Yep.
and set up for punishing stuff later. So first, I think I need to do I'm gonna spend 1 to try to rally these guys again. I want my squigs at full strength.
5 down to 4.
Because it's gonna be I've got 2 guys to get back, so I'm down to 4.
Brad was the underdog, yep. Is the underdog.
Only healed 3, so I'm only gonna bring 1 guy back. But every squig is.
Yeah. Gosh, everyone
swing
is so
sacred.
good at rallying. I never rally, man. I really got to start.
I'm often playing armies that have just really high wound models.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the healing is still good, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like you're getting. the
I live
value.
and die by rally with mine.
Yeah, yeah. Zach is really good about it.
But it's caused me to start rallying eels. I'm so used to rallying witch elves and harridans. I'm gonna rally eels. I'll get
Yeah.
1 back.
And now my 1 wizard is going to cast the Git Speed again. So this is a 12-inch bubble +2 move.
Whew.
Does go off on an 8.
You only have 1 cast.
Yep.
Yeah. 8, so I need a 9.
No, I get it.
It's yours.
All right.
Does that work on Kragnos as well?
Yes.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, because it's only non-Trogoth.
Oh, I got to re-roll. Oh, sorry. You need to complete your hero phase. I got to re-roll my 5-up board, though.
I think that's my hero phase.
Cool. I'm going to re-roll my 5-up board on the Seekers, just in case.
No.
Fails it. I'm actually going to spend a CP here. And I think a tree song would be quite useful for what I'm trying to do. So Drycha will summon a tree song. Trees.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6 go to a 7. Oh, that's the second time I rolled a 4 on this spell. Okay, go ahead.
The Brad curse.
It
The
is.
Brad curse, man. He's cursing me.
Hey
He, bring,
guys,
he brings
can't
that
say
roll with him.
Sigma.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah. All right. Movement. A little bit. So Kragnos needs to here and
Oh, he's going straight.
punch bubble. Oh, I could do some. Some
Folks at home,
strategery.
as these guys move, well, first of all, there's 60 of you in here, and only 27 votes on blue cheese or ranch. That's everybody is I'll be honest, I like both, but that's weird. Most people are hard one or the other.
Yeah, this is important, guys.
This
Get
is
in there.
democracy.
You gotta vote.
Use
It's
it or lose
crazy
it.
who's winning right now.
I'm surprised blue cheese is.
That is nuts. Are you guys for real? Or are you trolling me?
Yeah, you guys just
That
trying to
can't be-
mess with
Are you
John.
trying to mess with me?
Brad, what do you like better, ranch or blue cheese?
Hmm.
Oh God, he just shouldn't even. Oh my. That's already the wrong answer. That's that grabs my gears.
I think it depends on the application. I think usually
The
it's gonna be
application,
ranch.
of course, it depends on the.
I think it's usually going to be ranch, but
It's never. I'll tell you one thing. It's never blue cheese for me.
The other person that hates blue cheese is Saray.
Yeah,
We should
a
do
man of culture.
a Thursday game where we have a really nice blue cheese tasting for John and Saray.
Oh God.
No, I don't want to make people do
No.
something they really hate. That one's
That's a good one.
that one's okay. Yeah, so
But-
like that's the sweet spot is where you find out that someone will do it
Yeah.
but hate it.
Yeah.
That's the sweet spot because
It's not bugs, but it's also.
it's not bugs. No one wants to do bugs.
Yeah.
Seafood is also. I know if you people who don't like seafood, John, you're not a seafood.
No, I
guy.
won't even be able to stomach it.
Right, people who don't like seafood really don't like seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you never want to make people are not into it.
You can give Brad and I just a handful of cilantro, and we're just like.
Oh, Brad,
Oh, I-
that's
I love
no,
cilantro.
no, it's
Oh,
Steven.
wait. Oh, is it
Steven.
Steven? Oh, it's Steven that
yeah,
doesn't like cilantro.
cilantro is one of my favorite
Yeah,
flavors. Which you know,
We
I
get Steven versus John
Yeah,
cilantro
we should.
match.
Steven needs to get his mouth washed out with soap every now and then.
We got some
Sorry,
JJK
Steven.
fans. What's up, JJK?
we love you, Steven.
Steven, what's up?
Right.
We've done a hot sauce challenge, Dissonance Cogs. Was that you and me, John?
Hot sauce? Yeah, yeah.
that
and
was
Meg,
Jimmy.
and Meg.
Yeah,
it
it was-
actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I'll tell you what. Liberty Furs has sent some new ones that he thinks are gonna kick our
shouldn't have
butts.
I shouldn't have
And listen, Dissonance Cog. Anyone wants to send some in? I thought we had some pretty nasty ones. I ended up using it as an opportunity to realize how much I love Secret Aardvark, and like actually just use it in not a lot of my cooking,
What a
but I've
brand?
just been using it now.
Brand of hot sauce?
Yeah, it was one of the ones we had. It was the second hottest one,
Okay.
but very flavorful.
Yeah. I was actually surprised how much the flavor retained on some of the hotter ones. Usually when I think of like hot sauces that will just kick your butt, it's just like pure like chemical,
That's dumb. Yeah, I hate
chemical
that.
heat.
I hate that. Yeah, I want it to have flavor, right?
Yeah.
I haven't had Yellow Jacket Habanero, but I would probably like it. This and Scotch Habanero, the Scotch Bonnet is like my range of like when Scotch Bonnet, beyond Scotch Bonnet, flavor kind of disappears. I think, and you, like John's saying, and you ended up just burning. Yeah, exactly. I like that kind of habanero, Scotch Bonnet. I mean, honestly, dude, a jalapeno, it's not spicy to me very much, but it's just such a good flavor.
I think I'm gonna run Kragnos. That's his non-run move. Ooh,
Ooh,
boy.
wee. He can't run in charge.
He can't
right?
run in charge.
Jesus.
There's a way to do it in the army, and I gotta paint the right stuff.
Kindness is
So
Such a
my
jackass.
quandary here is, this is the last phase where the squigs are in the moon.
Uh-huh.
I can set their random move to 4. It'd be really great if I rolled it and it was a 6.
Uh-huh.
But then I'm gonna get punished.
Because
If
you're
I roll
not
a
touching
3 or
you're not
less-
touching this objective. Kragnos can't touch the objective?
Well, I could. These guys are close enough that even if they rolled the absolute minimum,
Okay.
they would just barely touch
Barely
it.
touch it. Okay.
So maybe I'll do it with these guys, and then I auto do it with these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is a gambler move, but I'm playing goblins.
Playing some
So-
Warhammers.
Hurry up! Oh, 2.
No.
Okay, well it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Still have
It
a
just
charge?
means if they wanted to charge,
Watch for a redeploy.
it's a long charge. Yeah, and a redeploy kind of scuppers this whole thing. But if you redeploy, then this objective's just not contested.
Yeah.
So.
Ugh.
Eh.
Man. Interesting game.
Then these guys don't need them now to run, because they were going to be a backup to get on the objective, and an auto run would put them basically exactly where these guys are.
Yeah, I feel like this game is settling into
So now they
what
just
Scourge of Ghyran is going to be a little more like. Brad and John are not wanting to just throw assets away. Scouting, John, how many scouting units do you even have left on the board?
I have 2, but that's all I need. I like scouting because the first one requires 3, the second one requires 2, the last one requires 1.
No.
Why?
First one requires
3
3.
outside of my territory.
The second one requires 3, huh?
Oh
no,
you can
because
hold.
you can hold, yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep, yeah, you can hold one terrain piece and one objective.
Yeah. And it's nice for me because I can spawn trees. So
Right. You can make your own.
I can make my own territory to capture.
Yeah. I'm sure Ilario loves every time it's a spite lancer or whatever takes a selfie next to a tree that they grew 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Ilario, we did it. We got this grove of trees.
Fortunately, the troll's just going to have to give up a treasure and get some points.
Sure.
Or I could just walk away from that, but then still probably give up the treasure and not get the points.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Because you have the speed and mobility. You could chase him down wherever he goes now.
I guess so. I don't know. Well, if you get close to Kragnos, the Kragnos kind of protects him, right?
Wait, here's the thing. This can't be right. I keep feeling
This
like I'm not
movement?
reading his ability.
I mean,
because that means if you charge him, he can just walk out of combat. Oh, but must end in combat. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So he can't do the free move. What am I talking about? There is a.
But
he
end
must end in combat. Yeah.
But you just move back.
interesting. Okay.
Rewind. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a
exactly.
catch.
There is a catch.
All right. That's interesting. Everybody's been wondering if Kragnos can benefit from your ability, but no one bothered to look that.
Right. What happened in the previous game is he always, everywhere he
Just
went,
in
got
combat.
combat.
Because he's
So I
usually
was just
using it
doing every
defensively
time.
to help somebody.
Yeah. So if you made that comment, I'm sorry.
It's fixed.
It's
yeah,
fixed.
Hopefully you're still around.
Turns out when your opponent's entire army is within 6 inches of the board edge, it doesn't.
Yeah, now where does he go?
So now he actually just needs to walk up there to get it.
Or you can,
Or run.
now you're further away, so you can run further if you want to.
Points are points. Although I do like being the underdog. I think if I walk away from it, I'm not ever going to have a chance to get back over there and get it. So it's better to score the points, force you to do something.
That's true.
Then you're not free to just do wherever you want, get into here.
Primary is quite important.
Primary is important. So
He
doesn't have enough movement to even reliably run there, so I'm going to auto run him. So I'm going to spend a CP and get him 12. So that should just be enough. And all he wants to do is just tippy tap.
Excellent.
And
play.
then the Life Swarm. Can the Life Swarm heal terrain?
Good
Does
question.
it count as it counts as a unit for picking targets?
I think it can.
I think it can. Chat, please.
Tell us if
If
we're
I'm
wrong.
getting this wrong.
Yeah, you guys are also quick on the troll moving around aimlessly. Please let us know.
You know, they have to be Gitz players. They have to be playing trolls. I forgive. It is 8 inches, which not quite enough to. Can manifestations run?
Yes, they just
Yes.
can't auto run.
Yeah.
No commands.
Well, nine I think just does it. Yeah. Right. Okay. I've moved everybody. What do you have? What you got?
Oh, hero or movement phase stuff. Gosh, that's a good question, man. I'm thinking ahead. You definitely did things that I didn't know you were gonna do. Well, I knew it was in your repertoire, but you moved very carefully, and now I have to make up this distance that you've, you know,
Like you backed off. And
Yeah,
then I
now,
backed off.
now we're really far away, and I want to be for my turn. I want to be closer to you. So
We're like two wallflowers that are just both hugging the
Yeah.
corner.
I'm
of
not
the
used to
room.
this level of Brad caginess. Yeah.
yeah, this is interesting, dude. I think I try a redeploy here. I think this is the kind of distance I want. Stuff that gets me into your territory. Do I need the CP? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm going to do a redeploy on the Seekers. Try to get me closer to your territory for Scout. 2. It's okay. We're going to move by 2 inches. Carry on, sir.
All right. So we go right into charges.
Yep.
We'll start with the squig herd here into the worm.
Yep.
Deal with this whole worm infestation. They get an 8, so they'll just around it. Little guy on the point.
Worm battle.
And then this does its healing in the movement phase. So just heal 3. So it's splitting. We're gonna roll these guys who didn't run and just see what they get.
Yep.
Just roll 666. You know, casual 666.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Now it would mean I would vacate that objective, but it would give me a chance to pick up a unit of yours, and I think that would be
I don't like that.
what I'd prefer. So I don't think an 11 will do it with no by a quarter of an inch. I don't make it into the Lancers, and I think he was further away. Yeah, he's an inch.
This guy I wouldn't mind. The Seekers would suck. Or the Lancers. Cool.
So
Got lucky.
Yeah, this gives you some probably not most.
No, I don't think I do anything with that.
So it's just going to be this fight here then.
Yeah, yours.
So we'll roll 40 attacks with the squigs.
This is a pick up the worm
It
situation.
might be a pick up the worm
I don't
situation.
know. I have a 4-up save.
Oh, John, you don't want to pick up the
I
worm.
don't know, man.
We're not no pressure, you know.
No pressure, John.
Just make me roll 40
5.
dice.
Yeah, we'll
Is that
roll
all the dice
yeah,
you're
no
rolling?
problem.
4s and
We'll roll
4s?
all
Yeah.
these.
4s and
Not,
3s.
not
4s and 3s.
inconveniencing anyone at all.
I wouldn't make him do it. Dude.
I like rolling dice, so that's what we're here for.
No, you don't. You
Fours?
you always want to not roll dice. If someone gives you the opportunity,
Actually, this is a free grind my gears thing. I actually don't like people who are too quick to pick up
to
stuff.
pick things. No, you're not wrong.
And I got reasons for that. So let's see, 22. Actually, I don't even count it because I got to roll the 3s. I'm distracted. Why are we talking? What are we here? What are we doing? Are we playing Warhammer? I don't know.
Oh.
I like counting my dice before.
Okay.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, 3s, right? Okay. Rend 1, so 5s here.
Oh!
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Zach? Huh?
All right.
Huh? That grinds my gears.
Listen, when you're right,
You're
you're right.
worse,
When you're
okay.
right, you're right.
Yeah.
All right,
I didn't
so
even take
3.
half damage.
Can the herders do it?
Oh, you
5s.
got herders. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
No.
All right. Could you
So my thing is,
Okay.
my thing is,
That
Warhammer is
can
about
happen.
those cool moments where someone's a total hero, or
Yeah.
like in this case, a worm, and like if you
Yeah.
just picked it up, we wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're
4s
not
and
wrong.
2s. Yeah, you have nothing else.
Nothing. Yeah.
2s. All right. Well, the worm's not going to do much either. Wow.
D3.
D3.
I assume it's -1.
Yep.
2 5-ups to
Bites
see if
back?
I bite you. No. So.
Wow, riveting.
Excellent.
Right.
Feeling good?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
fighting for green, right? Yeah, fighting for green. Score it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did this
So-
go?
I got two objectives on the primary, so that's 10 points.
Yeah.
And I got my affray of restless energy because I captured John's objective. I got another 5.
Water with
15. Well, ironically, I didn't actually kill anybody to do that.
Yeah.
I'm watering
he
it
just went over and poured blood out on it. Okay,
So-
so interesting game here.
Yeah.
We're going to Sylvaneth round
yeah.
3.
I was like, wait, I was ready to do a roll off. Okay. What do we gotta do, man? What is that tree lord doing over there now? Kragnos is like staring him down. He's scared. Okay. 3 up, 5 up ward on the Seekers.
Mm-hmm.
Or any places of power you want to activate.
It's the healing. Or we can do the healing, but I don't. Again, I don't think I can pick that for that ability. No,
Okay.
we're good.
3 up, 5 up ward on the Seekers. We got it this time.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Good time, I guess. We cast Tree Song from Tree Lord. Where's your caster? He's over there?
He's over here now.
Oh yeah.
He might actually.
Do you have?
be in range.
You're in a good spot. Are you 30 from both?
Oh, I'm just out of this guy. I'm 30 and a half.
You're 30 here. So you got one over here.
Okay, so I got one on Drycha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Tree Song from him. 6. Okay. I guess that saves us. It's gonna be a funny one. Because it's gonna be literally just his get
Just
out of
one
jail.
tree?
It's his get out of jail free card. He's like, oh, awkward.
He's like a ninja. He just like
Awkward.
tree.
Yeah.
Suddenly tree. Poof.
Yeah.
And then
We're
like
just
the
gonna-
falling leaves.
Just gonna put it right in front of him, just like, yeah, don't look at me. I'll be gone soon. There's no Tree Lord right here. Excellent. Let's cast with Drycha. She's also gonna do Tree Song.
Oh right, that's
6. That's my unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yeah. 6.
your. Okay.
Got an 8. You need a 9. Please.
Oh, got it.
Oh, thank
Wow, trees. All these turns of no trees.
Sudden trees. Okay. This is going to take a second. I think that's all my hero phase stuff. So if you have any spells you want to cast, you can cast them.
Got 3 CP.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. At the end of my turn, I should bring a unit back.
Yes.
I'm going to spend a
So
CP
drop a
to do
CP.
that. And I'm going to bring back.
Oh, yeah. Careful of the worm screening you.
Well, I can. The shrine now lets you come out within
3.
3 of enemies.
Oh,
So
perfect.
it's very hard to screen out.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, I think I'm going to bring the other squig herd.
Perfect.
Brad, you know, I keep wanting to use your trees as terrain on like a board,
Yeah.
but then I don't.
Okay.
That's
Good story.
where I'm going with that.
Good story.
That's about it.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I guess I say it like this because I like our audience to look and see like, oh, those are Brad Sylvaneth.
Oh,
trees.
yeah,
Those are
yeah.
that when John plays or Brad plays Sylvaneth.
Right.
What would be really confusing is if you use them on the board when John and I are playing and he's playing Sylvaneth.
Yeah, can you paint 9 more up for us?
Yeah, yeah.
I think let's do a little screening here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Keep one guy. There you go. Okay, back to this turn. So you got those out.
Got those out. Hero phase done. Going into movement phase.
Brad,
We're
super
teleporting.
chat from Asimov.
Yes.
This is a good one. This is interesting. I actually want to know the answer to this. But also, don't get yourself fired. Okay.
That's always a good way to start.
He says, sorry, I'm making sure I have like the full name and so, yeah, Asimov.
Askimov.
Askimov.
Yeah, it's a pun.
Oh, I see. Like, oh, good. Okay. Brad,
Oh,
as a game designer, is there a common industry belief or practice that you think is just dumb?
Oh gosh,
Good one.
that's a good question. Oh geez. Suddenly, work brain has to engage.
Yeah, I know. You just got off too, man.
I'll have to think about that one for a little second.
Wow, we stumped them.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of dumb stuff. Any workplace, you can be like, hey, what's dumb about your work? And be like, oh, pull up a chair.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Well, you think Megan, who we know this person, lab member or lab rat for 15 months. Megan and I are both only lab rats, not lab mandrill. What upsets John more? Megan's lewd jokes or Zach's heckling?
What upsets me more? Heckling? I think both are
Heckle,
great.
John.
I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are both great. I think the heckling is funny. I think the inappropriate jokes are fun. I think they're great. None of those are
great.
bad.
Yeah, see, that's why we do it. That's what it is. Just a quick reminder. I mean, listen, you guys think I made this up just like without good cause, but this is why we're doing this. Why we're super chatting and getting what makes John and Brad angry. We should target John. Brad has actually been forthcoming, I've noticed.
What?
About what pisses him off.
I was thinking a little bit about it on the drive down. And it's funny, while I was driving, there were like 5 different things. They were like, that pisses me off.
Monkeys. God damn.
You gotta ring it out of me.
So on the game thing,
Yeah.
and this, fortunately, I haven't had to suffer from this very much in the last, like, say 10 years, but there was a while there
Yeah.
where everything was going free to play. And
Okay.
it was all like, probably some people are going to agree with me in the chat. It was like, we had all this pressure to make the game free, but then sell people stuff. And it totally changes the design and how you think.
Oh, I see.
And it'd be like, I just want to make a good game that people are going to enjoy playing and they'll pay 40 to $50 for.
Yeah.
And everyone's happy. I think that's still probably what people want.
So do you have people like in charge of finance, like looking at things in the game and being like, can we charge for that?
Right. The
Yes,
free-to-play model
right.
is like pretty predatory,
Yeah.
right? It's like,
Right.
Yeah.
how can we get you?
But on the, I'm curious though, specifically like on the other side of it, you're saying that happens, like people are coming in from finance and looking at what you guys have done and be like, that's sword right there. Can we
Yeah.
charge for that? Or like, can we?
But I think what's happened though in the last 5 to 10 is like it's sort of split into 2 industries. There's the mobile game industry. That's just what it's all about. That's just
what
how
it
you
does.
make
Yes.
those games.
Yeah, yeah.
But they found their audience. They're chasing that audience. And for the most part, like if you're buying something on Steam or PlayStation or something, like there's still DLC and whatnot. But
Right.
the apocalypse didn't happen. I think cool games are still being made. You just buy the cool game, play the cool game.
Saying.
Yeah.
All right, man. I've completely switched sides. I've redeployed my army.
I was like, where the heck? Where'd you get another unit? Oh,
I'm over here now.
Oh, wait. No,
Yeah.
you're not over there.
So we'll remember that these are trees. I've turned these into 2
Yes.
trees, turn 1. I use those trees to teleport the Seekers. The Tree Lord summons some trees via tree song.
yeah.
I love what she's saying the word tree right now.
Tree Lord, tree song, made a tree. Went to a different grouping of trees over here on the other side of the board. We'll remember that the regiment I'm taking is unlimited teleports with heroes, which I did with Tree Lord. And then Belthanos and Drycha are going to have a party against this little troll.
Yeah, this is a really good move. This is like Sylvaneth maxing.
Yeah, I'm min-maxing
Because
Sylvaneth.
I gotta work really hard just to get my guys over here, and now I have to work just as hard to get them back. when they're
Pragnos is
fighting.
furious
so.
right now.
Yeah.
So mad.
So this is good because then again, if I also the minute I start going this way, you can just pop someone out of this one right immediately
Right.
on the objective.
Right.
So yeah, tough to pin down as promised.
Any
All right.
redeploys you want to do? You have 2 CP, I have 2 CP.
I do have 2 CP. A redeploy with the squig herd, not materially going to make your charge harder, but it actually might make it easier for you to get on the objective.
Yeah.
Right now you got to clear them with your big bases, so you need to roll like a 8 or something.
I'm
or
like a
9.
4 or 5 right now. So
Yeah, 4 or 5 to get into
clear you-
combat.
Yeah.
But then to clear me, yeah, you'd have to be probably on the
Another
back
2?
side of your base,
Oh,
and then coherency.
yeah,
and,
yeah. So 9. Yeah.
So yeah. In
5
fact,
plus 4, yeah, 9.
But
Yeah.
the terrain there is not impassable.
this one isn't.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
This
that's
one
right.
is.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that it's all like, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, careful. I can just run through there.
that's true.
Trees. I removed my. I don't know.
So actually, I will redeploy because what I can do is,
Sure up the flank there.
yeah, just to optimize my positioning a little bit. So I'm going to spend 1. 4 is all I
bad.
need.
Not bad.
What I want to do here is,
Yeah, good place.
because if you get into combat, they're going to explode. So I just
hope
need
so.
to.
And you actually, you'll want them to die too, right? Because
Yeah.
you don't want them powering through onto the.
Right, right. So I'm just going to kind of do what I can with my coherency as it is. Of course, a big roll. This is all for moot. You just get through.
Can we read, is it, Scout's not holy. The second part is not holy, right? Okay, I'm not making
No,
any
the second
mistake.
one is just within.
Yeah, the third one is holy. Cool. Yeah, I'm in a good spot here.
Yep.
Because you control 2 currently on that objective, correct? Okay, let's shoot. Oh, I actually have shooting. I was gonna make a joke how I didn't have shooting, but I have shooting.
With the Tree Lord?
Yeah, Tree Lord.
Drycha doesn't have bees anymore?
No,
not,
no more
not
bees.
the Ghyran one.
Yeah.
They gave up her bees for more anger.
3 shots, 3s and 2s. 3s.
Ooh.
And 2s. This is a Tree Lord into Squig Herd.
Oh.
Rend 1, 2 damage.
Roll just 2.
Yep.
So you guys die.
Nice. And then we got charges. No shooting on your end, correct?
Yep.
We got charges. Let's do the important one. Is this still a 5?
Oh,
it might be a little close.
You go 5.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Cool. 5-inch charge from the Seekers into your Squig Herd that I shot. Yeah, I would re-roll this.
Do you want to take 5?
Technically, I made it, but I could use everything I can get. 5 might be enough. Is that?
An 8 would get you, or 5 and a 3.
Oh no, it's not
No,
enough.
yeah.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
It would be a power through.
But only
if
if
you're
they're still
alive.
alive.
I know.
Or they're
I
not
mean,
gonna be alive.
I could set that up.
Yeah, if you had,
If
if
I-
just like fought with one guy.
God, is that the play? I don't want to hold on to this secondary or this battle tactic longer than I have to. I lose another cavalry squad and I don't complete it. That's a silly thing to do, but I'm probably going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to take a minimum charge. I'm going to have like 1 in combat so I can power through.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't even. I'll take the full distance with 1,
And then
and then I'll make sure I can have 2 on the point, I guess.
Well, check and see what he's got, because he does have some stuff.
yeah.
That's just more squigs.
That's more squigs.
I only have
Yeah,
2
he
guys
has
in the
2
point.
control. He has
Yeah.
2 control.
Yep.
So I just need 2 guys within 12.
Seekers are 2 each.
2 each.
Yeah, because they're 5 wounds.
Yeah, so it's going to be something silly like this. Not within 3.
Yeah. The danger here is even just that one guy could pick up enough guys that I pull you out of combat after the pile in.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, you're right. I need to move something like this.
Right. Right.
So that I have everyone.
Yeah. So now I'm wanting you to clear the unit,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. We'll say I piled in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. I need to charge this.
Oh yeah.
Belthanos into Troll. 3-inch charges.
Just waltz
Yeah,
in.
right. Yeah. 4. Drycha, 3-inch charge. Oh, there we go. Drycha knows what's up.
For some more Saddam's gold.
I know. The crazy part is I'm going to take some hits here, I think. Yeah.
The troll can either murder something or do like nothing.
What's the troll? It's 4 attacks? 4 damage? Something like
4 attacks, D3 plus 3.
that? D3 plus 3?
Yeah.
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 Oh my god.
He's a destruction.
Yeah. He does hit on 4s, but as well Ren 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have 2 CP still? Yeah. Well, that's an all-out defense. That's a lot. Do I think the Squig Herd can kill a... Yeah, probably. I think I have to keep my cavalry alive. I don't think you kill with the Trog. I hope.
Well,
Yeah.
the other thing here, just so you don't get caught out,
Yeah.
is... Well, actually, this would happen before you pick who to fight. But he can just move 6 inches this.
Can you move out of combat?
I have to be in combat. I just don't have to be in combat with the people that
everybody?
I'm currently in combat
Man,
with.
that's weird.
Yeah. So Belthanos would still be able to activate, but I could put him in a position where you wouldn't.
Well, remember, Belthanos has his weird...
Has his rampage, which would happen first, actually. So you would have to do that position first, which could give me options where it's harder for me to get away. But.
Oh. Wow, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, we should just do that. So, but he gets his rampage first. I think
Yeah,
that's-
let me actually, I'm seeing that I should actually try a different charge as well.
Okay.
No, I have to stay. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm holding these trees.
Yeah.
Let's rampage. Yeah, here's Beltanos.
All right.
3 up. Yeah.
Yep. So 3. I don't have a ward. That's right.
And for the weirdest rampage in the game.
Yep. So he just takes.
Do you get your +1 attack with your squig herd, even if you didn't charge?
No. It's only when they charge.
Yeah. Wow. That is a decision. He has 12 wounds total.
He has 10, so he's only at 7 now. And unfortunately, he's out of the moon now, so he's not reducing your.
Not reducing rend. I think either of these monsters can probably kill him. So I'm gonna go with the Seekers. Yeah.
Okay, so well, before that happens, I get to do my.
Yeah, do your little movement.
Yeah, so I am gonna do that. I'm gonna
just know that I have a pile in still.
Yeah,
because I charged.
I'm gonna get.
Yep.
Still on the objective.
Yep. Cool. Good stuff. All right, let's attack with 1 Seeker.
Oh, do I do damage there too? Yes.
Oh, nice.
Drycha.
Drycha.
No.
Ooh. Okay. All right, here's the sickles. God, what if I killed you right here? No, I couldn't. No.
Everything you did
I think
was
you
designed around not killing.
I haven't. The damage ceiling is pretty high here.
Yeah, it is.
3s and 4s, crit mortal.
Yep.
Oh my! I'm like looking at the amount of attacks I'm doing, and I'm like, I could kill 10 squid. Oh,
yep.
All right, don't think about it. 3s, okay, we're fine. No crit mortals. 4s, okay, 2 damage.
Okay.
2 damage.
Yeah, so that's 2 dead
2
so
dead.
far.
Yeah, save. Make sure you roll your mortals. 4s and 3s here. 4s and 3s. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. 6 dead?
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I was 4 away from.
Gosh. And it's got to be that guy. And then.
Yeah,
6.
if I just had a second guy in there, I would have wiped the unit.
5 ups. 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortals.
Back.
A 5 up ward. Thank you. Yeah.
I took 1.
Yeah.
Probably just heal.
Yeah, I might be too far away from the tree once I finish that move. The power through. You get the next election.
It will be the troll.
Yep.
I will go ahead and.
Either one, unless you're splitting, all-out defense, whoever you're targeting. That's 1, down to 1 CP.
It's not going to be minuses to hit, right?
No, because you didn't charge me. I
Now,
charged you.
But Brad will be this troll will be -1 to hit. Is he a monster?
Well,
That doesn't matter, actually.
that was a real decision. If you left the objective, because I can't have my forest on the objective. So if you left the objective and was fully in the forest, you could be in cover if you wanted it.
Oh, I see. So what we're saying is you can't be both.
You can't be on the objective and also have.
And you want to be on the objective, Brad.
Yeah, I am.
Decision,
right,
decision is yours.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can choose not to be.
Oh, the +1 to wound isn't going to help me because I already wound on 2s. That's a bummer.
Calculated.
I think I'm actually probably going to save my CP for an alt defense on him.
Okay.
Because he's got the gold, and there's a chance.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, I'm sorry, real quick, just serious question. Is he control 5 or is he good control?
He's control 5.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In case you kill.
Yeah. Did you
Okay,
want to
yeah.
take the -1 to hit?
Yeah, because I was just saying.
Because now that I already have the point, you can just be in the forest and have cover.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So right now I have -1 to hit. Is that what you're saying?
You can get off the point if you wanted to. We can say your 6 moved you off
Oh,
of the
I
point
see.
and into the forest.
Oh, I see what you're
You know what
saying.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance here. Let's see. Drycha has how many wounds? 12?
Drycha has 12 with it's going to be a 2 up and no ward.
There's a chance here that I kill her.
That's treasure. That would be terrible.
Well, you said the 2 up save?
It's a 3 up going to do a 2 up because I'm going to all out defense.
Okay, so she'd be back to a 4 up. Probably not going to kill her then.
I mean, James was there.
Yeah, I'm going to give up the point.
Yeah.
It makes sense. So the decision there, folks, was that the tree is not on any way on the objective. So
I have to either, if I'm on the objective, I can't be wholly within the trees. So yeah, we'll just take our chances here. I hit 2 times, and then 2s.
Yeah.
Ooh. -2.
4 ups. Ooh, 4.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was
the right call.
dude, he's been rolling like this all spring, driving us nuts.
Okay, so it's your
I'll go with
go.
Drycha to make room for Belthanos. There. Double check. Always double check your Kragnos ranges. I mean, look, it's a makeable charge, but it's not likely. 10 attacks with I always want to call her Ghyran, but that's not her name. It's Drycha.
Ghyran.
Yes.
Oh, and now I'm all at defense. So
Yeah,
now I have
okay.
CP.
3s and 2s here. No, 4s and 2s here. 4s. Ooh. Roll a bunch of 1s. Cool. And 2s. Wow. Ren 2. 2 damage.
Okay, so it goes to 5s. Need some 5s here. He's dead. Dead. I needed more 5s. That's a gold.
Okay, it's something. Well, I mean, it was a calculated
You still had
sacrifice.
Valvenos going in there.
You're up on primary.
I needed you to kind of whiff a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm going to take the pile in with Belthanos, but you can also go with Squig Herd.
Yes.
Right.
I still have 4 guys here.
Yep, you can definitely kill one.
Well, the other thing is that with 4 guys here, you can't possibly kill the whole unit
Yes.
with a power through.
Yes.
You're still not going to get on the point, unless I'm mistaken.
I'd move after powering through.
You move first, and then you do the mortal wounds.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So, and then the move. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a whole move.
It's a whole move.
You got a ton
yeah.
of moves.
It's a
It's
whole
not
move.
3 inches or
It's
something.
12, yeah.
It's 12. Never mind. What am I talking about? Yeah, I was thinking about it like a redeploy. It's not a redeploy. Those are 2 wounds. This is from the bites.
Yep. I thought that way like for so long.
I know.
When I first
it's
learned
way
about
more
power
powerful than yeah.
Ren 1, 4s go to 5s. Damage 1, 5 aboard.
Yep. Oh, okay. Wow. So it's up to some nerds with sticks.
Yeah.
5s. 1. All right.
1?
None.
None. Okay.
Yeah, it turns out Symbol's wound on 5.
Never would have guessed.
Symbols, nets, and poking sticks.
Yeah.
Last play of the turn.
Yep.
Powers through here.
Yep.
I guess I'll move first.
Yep.
Just keep me honest about the
You
combat
can
range.
clear the whole thing if you wanted.
I
But you have to end up out of combat.
I don't have to end outside of combat. I
Yes,
can't start
with
a new,
the same unit.
Can't start new.
I can't start a new combat.
So,
I
yeah. So
guess-
you can make a crescent or whatever you need to do here.
Yeah, I'll make it easy and I'll stay in combat with the current unit and just.
Yeah, the only guy who couldn't completely clear them is this guy.
Sure. That there just gets me the point.
But you got what you need.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm actually just. So the intention here is these guys are holding the point and also a terrain piece. These seekers or lancers that came in holding my trees that you can't, or just off screen. These trees. Those seekers.
Do they? But all the terrain features have to be in my deployment zone.
I assume this is your deployment zone, right?
No, it would be the center of. It would be like right here.
Ooh, okay. Then these will hold that one, and then these would have to hold.
Yeah, my
this
deployment.
one.
Yeah, it ends right there.
I miscalculated. There.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So these hold this.
Yes.
And
And
then
this
they hold that.
holds this
Yep.
and that.
Yep.
Excellent.
Okay.
We did it. Thank you. I'm glad I mentioned it, so we got it right.
Scoring up.
And do your mortal wounds.
Oh, mortal
on
wounds.
The
D3 mortal wounds for what?
yeah. So that's just going to kill. Oh, coherency is an issue, so it's going to have to kill a herder. And Take a mortal wound.
Whew. 5. On 1. Ooh. I don't think I'm within 12. Yeah, I had to move outside of 12. So no heal. Excellent. We can score it up. It's going to be a 10-point turn.
Okay, so both
interesting.
strikes for... It's a 20-point turn.
20. Oh, because of the treasure?
You got the treasure.
5 points for primary, 5 points for treasure, 5 points for
we're scoring greens.
scouts.
We're scoring greens.
We're scoring greens.
Oh, sorry. So it's 15.
15.
Yeah.
Cool.
We were both wrong.
We both struggled, and now we got. So you got a little more Saddam's gold, and you did Bold Explorers.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Tight game here, going into round 4.
I know, dude. Whew. Tied up again? No, I'm up by 5.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, the score is 35-30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I could safely double you here too, because I probably never kill Kragnos.
Yeah, and if you just basically don't ever engage him.
Yeah.
And just stick on the primary and scouting.
I'll make up the 10 primary that you scored on me by doubling you.
We're kind of finding out that about an intercept and recover. You can look at some turn 3, 4 and be like, I'm never going to get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Okay, anyways.
All right, interesting.
Black dice for Sylvaneth, white dice for Gloom Spite. Boom.
You got it if you want it. You want it?
I think I have to follow through with what I just said, right?
I don't think anyone expects that from
No, they definitely do. Everyone does. Oh, we forgot to kill the worm.
Oh yeah,
You
I would have picked. I would have picked them before them.
Yeah.
So hopefully kill the worm. Let's see.
Sorry,
that's okay. We'll go back 1 second here.
Yeah. The Glade Worm is fighting some Gitz right now, some squigs.
Squig bites.
This is probably I should have probably just picked this guy up.
4s. Well,
then you roll like that, and then
I mean, good lord.
4s or 3s?
4s.
Oh my god, dude, what the? Oh wait, was that all of it?
6 hits out of 24.
Oh my god.
At least those all mostly wound.
Yeah. Rend 1.
Yep.
So 5s here. I would have to roll pretty good still. 6s. I took 3 before. I don't know where my wounds went.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah.
I have 4 wounds left. I need 1 6 here. 1 6.
Well, I got some nerds with sticks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can they do it? 4 attacks. 1 hit.
Oh no. Yes.
No.
Oh.
It's a 5 to win.
Oh, that's right. We went through that.
We just talked about that.
Now what is the worm gonna do?
Oh my god. I guess attack back. I don't know, man. 4s and 2s.
Then it'll be a full
I low-key
combat.
want you to kill a couple so I can just kill you with mortal wounds.
Oh, true.
Of course, then you can just resummon it, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, goes right through.
Let's go through 3d3.
3d3. That's kind of a lot, though.
It is kind of a lot.
8.
Oh all right, so that's just all the squigs gone.
Yeah.
The worm, man. I love the worm. The worm is awesome.
I learned it from you, man.
Respect. Yeah. That vampire lord is still dead. From that one game. There you go. 3 mortal wounds.
Haunted forever. I need 3 6s now. It's dead.
Yeah.
Hey, it did some work though.
Cool, they killed each other. Interesting. John, are you double turning?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It'll get me 10 primary, and I don't have to worry about Kragnos, and I can set up some battle tactics.
Honestly, it keeps my squig hurts from regenerating too. So now you can just finish them off if you want.
Yeah, I don't actually do a whole ton, in my turn. I'll take it, and we can start with hero phase stuff. 3 up, 5 up ward on the Seekers. Yep. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. 3 up, doesn't hurt. Goes back on.
They're just the best target for
they're also like kind of the only target, I guess. Maybe.
Actually, what is? Oh, I'm sorry. That's just their ability.
It's
Drycha?
12-inch. Sorry?
Is it? And it's from.
It's their ability.
Oh, it's their ability themselves.
On themselves. But they can give it out to other people.
Yeah.
They're like weirdly supporty.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm actually going to give it to the Lancers. Yeah. I don't want to even risk Saddam's gold. All right? I said it. Drycha.
Oh, and that does go away.
Yes. Yeah.
So Kragnos is no longer carrying anything.
He's buried it.
He's buried it.
Or did he ever have it? Did he ever actually have it?
Yeah.
There was no gold.
There was no gold. There was no
all
Saddam's
a lie.
gold.
I feel sad now.
I'm gonna give +1 attack, +1 wound to the Tree Lord. Does that make sense? No, I'm gonna give it to Belthanos, which he only benefits from the +1 wound. 6 up. This is from Drycha. 6 up. Ooh,
Oh.
12.
Oh.
You can.
I can't really beat that.
Yeah, no modifiers.
Not a boxcars.
Yeah. So him, not the best target, but he'll benefit from it this turn. Tree Lord needs to cast something. I guess we should resummon the Glade Worm, huh? Yeah, let's do it. Glade Worm. I think it's a 7. Oh, dude! Back-to-back boxcars.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I might as well roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a pretty good roll. But
Spider Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
That is the hero phase. Look, I should be a good AOS player and rally here. Here's a rally on the
bucks.
Seekers, yeah.
Yep.
4 ups.
There you go. 3 back.
Nice. 3 back. Cool. Anything in the hero phase you would like to do? Your 5 CP?
Yeah, let me just, I'm pretty sure.
Flush.
You can actually rally these now. I just don't know if it's worth anything. No. Oh, but I can some spells. I do some spells. What is the range on this? I've got a retreat spell.
Oh, nice.
I think it might be wholly within 12 though.
Retreat and charge or something?
No, just retreat. I can just retreat in the hero phase.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think I'm fine.
Cool. If there's anything that can screen me out, maybe, of the worm.
Oh, actually, no. There is a. I could try the Gaze of Glareface.
Okay. Good old Glareface.
Run. That's good, actually. Here's the best. Still stuck in combat. It's not actually a very good target for it. I mean, they're the only target for it, so I don't know how much it matters. Because you don't have any way of disengaging them from combat before the movement phase, or during the movement phase, without retreating.
No, because I had to be on that objective. I'm outside of 12 of my trees.
Yeah.
I guess that's a lie. Actually, I can summon trees, but then
you have 3 trees on the board.
You're right.
So
yeah, you're right.
You're I actually don't want to kill your trees anymore.
Because I'll get a free one.
Yeah.
And that was my plan too. I could summon trees in your deployment zone, and then
just stand on them.
And that's scout. Right
These
there.
are mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't have anything.
Yeah. I was saying, watch out for Glade Worm though. Is your wizard screened at all? You could maybe summon a manifestation to screen me.
That's true. That's actually true. That's a good shout.
Look, you showed me what this guy can do to a wizard.
Yeah, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get either the Burning Head or the Jaws out.
Head's easier.
A little bit of shooting, and it's a little easier. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend. I got command points.
Boom.
I almost forgot I had those.
Flaming Hood. Dang, son! Oh my god.
I mean, you could roll boxcars.
Actually, though, because you have -1,
yeah,
right?
can you do triple boxcars?
Triple boxcars?
It'll be quadruple boxcars.
Quad,
in this case. Yeah.
This is wild.
Come on!
What is happening?
Dude!
That was so goofy.
That was wild, dude.
That was interesting.
we almost like went into another dimension there. Yeah. All right, well,
I'm gonna move.
Order was restored. Balance was restored to the force.
Yeah, that was good.
So,
John, Blue Cheese still winning.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you guys?
51-49.
I'm gonna keep like gaslighting chat until it finally ticks over to ranch.
You know, the thing is, keep this in mind. Like, let's say I'll close the poll at the end of Brad's movement phase.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to. Let's say it flip flops and ranch wins. You still, it's your movement phase. You still live in a world where 49% of the people like Blue Cheese more than ranch.
True, man. And
where's the optimal?
World's worse for it. That's for sure. I'm gonna fall back the Seekers. Diagnosis. As long as he's on the board, he's too close to me. You know.
Kragnos, yeah.
Kragnos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seekers are falling back.
His threat range is 30 inches, although it's, unlikely, but it requires a few things.
I just want to be so deep in this corner.
Yes.
Am I taking greens this turn?
We're back to it's 4, right?
It's 4.
No, it's
it's
reds,
reds.
huh?
Yeah, it's reds. Yeah.
That's right. I knew that. Keep me honest about the.
Oh, yeah. I have your combat gauge.
Carson W., welcome to Lab Rat.
Welcome.
Nice to have you here. I think he became a Lab Rat because he saw us roll 3 12
I'd like
and
to think
1
so too.
11 in the hero phase.
There was a 10 in there too.
We do it all the time. You know, it's just a normal game.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! Look at the sixes, man. Look at the sixes. So unstoppable. Slowing down a little bit. We're only rolling 5s. Slowing down. Get too far away. Do it again.
Brad, how are you feeling after the double turn?
Well, actually, the mood swung with his last turn because, man, you cannot. It's like fighting shadows. You cannot pin Sylvaneth down, and it doesn't help that you now got some of the fastest cavalry.
Now you painted up some cavalry.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, I still have all 3 of my hammers at basically full strength.
Yep.
So if I ever get a chance to connect,
But that's kind of part of the problem, right?
Yeah. Well, my challenge now is I just want to go for hit because this is worth 10 points for me because it's my second, or it's one of my tactics, and also it's points.
Yep.
And it's just sitting right there.
Yeah. How many hammers do you need these days? Right, like take Bone Grot Bounders. You were talking about Squid Hoppers, which you're going to be painting up next. You said, but like take Bone Grot Bounders. Oh, but their size is bigger though. That's kind of like the weird thing
About the Bounders or the I mean, the one thing is the Bounders are still cheap. Like a 3rd unit would have fit easily into this list because I've got those Trogs that are just kind of.
Yeah.
They're sort of there to fill things out and maybe do a little bit of utility stuff.
Well, this is the MSU.
I'd rather just have another unit of Bounders.
Right. This is the MSU argument, right? Like 10-5-5 better, maybe?
Maybe. Even 5 might have enough punch. Yeah.
Especially if everyone's doing MSU.
You don't feel as good bringing back a 5-man unit.
Yeah.
Because you're only getting 3 guys for a command point. Not great. But
You're weirdly screening me here too. It's like there's like a triangle of doom that I can't land in. I'm just gonna roll this then.
Danger.
Be away. I'm hoping to, since you can't redeploy this live swarm, I'm hoping to just be over here, hopefully, somewhere safe.
Yeah.
By the time he's done with his movement. Cool, that is my movement.
They sensibly made Kragnos' 3d6 charge your charge phase.
Oh gosh, that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Dude. Could you imagine?
3d6 counter
charge?
Yeah, that's pretty common. I've noticed. There's not a lot of 6 charge abilities that happen in.
Redeploys, huh?
I didn't auto run. Down to I spent something already. It was rally.
Rally.
Cool.
All right, I'm in the poll. Blue cheese wins. Loves blue cheese.
Oh yeah.
I think I do actually want to.
Oh. I need to
teleport your worm. Make a choice.
You just give me a 9.
Outside of those?
Yeah, this herd is not here, right?
Yeah, the herd's dead.
Yeah, just give me a 9 over. Thank you. Just so you know.
Yep.
We know the worm can teleport.
The worm can teleport.
It can teleport because it's not a move ability, the move keyword, which is the only thing that's excluded.
Any redeploys on your end?
I think there is. I think I need to get as much extra movement with Kragnos as I can. So I will go ahead, redeploy him for command point. Oh, you. Not thrilled, but
yep. We're trying. All right. Shooting. Let's shoot at the 3 guys in front of us. Tree Lord shooting at the rest of a herd squad. 3 shots, 3s and 2s. 3s. Oh, they're alive. 2s. Rend 1, 2 damage.
all right. So, like I said,
Just the single herd, man.
Yep.
Any shooting on your side?
no.
Yeah, that's right. Flaming Head can't shoot. Cool. Charges, tons of charges. Let's start with Belthanos. That's the most critical one. Don't want him to fail a charge in front of Kragnos. 3 in charge here. 6. I'll take the 6. Downtown. Cool. Let's do Lancers into your Squigard. Bigger the better. Can you push me 5? I think 5 make it there. Yeah. Give me 5, just barely. Barely on.
Yeah. Go there. These guys can just follow.
Or like away from Kragnos if possible. Zankyo. The single Tree Lord into the single herder, Squig herder.
He's just like
Excellent.
Tree Lord has been busy this game.
Yeah. This is the classic matchup.
Here we go. Yeah, the classic matchup. Tree Lord versus single squig.
goblin with symbols. In
He's
this
done
case.
nothing all game. Drycha, you see me get that squig? Yeah. Glad you tagged along.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here.
Let's do rampages. We got 3 up, -1 to wound. Is that only in when you charge me? -1 wound. No, it's always a thing. Tree Lord, -1 to wound against the or the Squig herder. Never want to be too careful. -1 to wound. And then Belthanos will do his D3, 2 up mortal wound. 3 mortal wounds onto the life swarm. And then he does his little teleport.
Yep. You want to get in on the...
Yeah, I wonder, could you measure the possibility of me getting in
Do you want to get on this
the
guy?
wizard?
Sadly, I think you get in on him. Yeah.
That's the plan. I definitely plan on like power through. Yeah. Away from Kragnos. Excellent. That's the beginning of the fight. Now we actually fight. Belthanos.
Yep.
Goes into your character.
Okay. I have the Clammy Cow, so I'm always -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
Yep.
Excellent. How many wounds?
6.
Not a lot, but
6.
4 up save.
5 up save.
5 up save, no ward.
No ward.
Gosh, I'm gonna hate myself if I have to auto or all out attack, but so I'm not going to. I hope it doesn't bite me here.
So you're going to be rend.
I'm gonna be rend 2 across the board. I have a +1 attack and +1 wound only on the glaive, not the companion weapon.
But some not great hit rolls.
Not terribly fussed if he lives or dies now. So let's just let him be lucky. An all-out defense would give me a 6 up save. I just don't think I can. I just need you to whiff.
Yeah.
So we're going to let it go through.
Now, the one thing here to keep in mind.
Yep.
If you kill this wizard, you're planning on doing some power through. But if you kill this wizard, these spells
decisions go away.
Spells are going away.
Yeah, the train piece stays there though, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you can power through.
That was an assumption. Is that
Yeah,
is
you
that
still
right?
count as in combat.
Okay.
I think in the end phase.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
We keep doing this and no one's corrected us.
I'm pretty sure, and I think they've clarified some of this.
Okay.
They rewrote some of it in the new GHB. I'm not an expert on it yet, though.
Okay.
So
God. Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Doing
I
it.
guess there's a world where I put lances into the terrain piece and I tap into the herd, and then just power through the herders. I don't know.
During his teleport, he could have just,
Yeah. Anyways, here's Belthanos into wizard. 4s. Oh, wow. Well, that's the start of a whiff.
First, yeah.
Start of a whiff there. Wait, I rolled 4 dice. I need to roll. No, that's the companion.
That is yeah.
Yeah, 2. Ren 2, 3 damage.
All right, so he takes 3.
All right, here's the glaive from Belthanos himself. He has +1 attack because of the Drycha buff. 4s and 3s here.
Did you all defend? Or did you all attack?
No.
So 5. Is it normally 3?
3s go to 4s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
4s. Ooh, wow.
That's
Okay, that was good.
That's a good hitting monster. I think
really-
is the.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is Belthanos.
Oh, this is
himself.
Belthanos.
Yeah.
Okay.
2s here. He's getting all the buffs.
Yeah.
That's
so,
Ren 2,
Yeah.
3 damage each.
Yeah. Super duper dead. I mean, I would have had 6s, but yeah. He's super duper.
Okay.
That would have been a waste of points.
Cool. Assuming
and
that.
then these go poof.
Yep. You get to attack with your squig herd. Oh,
do.
sorry. I forgot to. Do you mind if I charge with Blade Worm?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
In fact, he's just going to die.
I mean, maybe. It really screws up my plan if you get
Really?
into combat with. Because then I can't.
You could countercharge.
I
Sorry
can't.
to go back.
Yeah.
Here's a 9. I won't make it. I made it.
All spring, man.
The
All
small-
spring.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Just the squad right in front.
these
Like,
guys here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like you can
And you
countercharge.
want to stay out of them?
Yeah, outside of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Although no, yeah, you'll kill him for sure. You could go with them if you'd like. If you think he's
Oh, we just fight these right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Just enough movement to get them all in.
Yep.
I think that's a 9-man unit right now. Yeah. So
Glade Worm probably dead here.
27.
this ain't no 10 squig herd.
No. These are the real.
This is the real.
These are real warriors. Okay, bites. These are
That's what
4s.
squig herds grow up to be.
That's
4s
pretty
still?
good for a 4s roll. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
And,
Are we saving these?
yes, we are. Freeze. Ooh.
He's probably done already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
-1.
Yep. 5s here. Yeah. 5s, 6s. He's dead, exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
good,
dead.
good.
Dead on the first half.
Yeah, that was on the first half.
Yeah, it was a cute play, but
What was the play?
it was to
Tie him
hopefully
up.
tie him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And kill a few. if
Kill
you
a few,
could.
yeah.
But I think the one he was worried about you tying up was the other one.
They're both useful now, just because he's so far back.
Yeah.
Either of them can get
This
in
other
now.
one is hauling butt to the Reds, though.
Yeah.
True.
John's
Yeah.
into John land.
Could we reposition these like
Yep.
Like 2 can attack.
Yep. These I'm going to pick up.
Lancers. Okay, if you
You'd
don't mind.
you'd have to roll like 12 ones.
Yeah.
There.
And then I would just power through them.
Yeah.
So power through, and then I think he can land on the other side of the
No,
terrain.
now listen, you can't just power through if it's against.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean?
Like, it's not, you're not in combat.
Not in combat.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Oh, really?
Well, it seems to be.
Yeah, you count as it
Not
being
in
in combat for the purposes of. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't
That's a
know.
good question.
I don't know.
Everyone scrambled
Okay.
for their GHBs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's there. Oh, Tree Lord versus Squig Herder.
Just
I can roll it. I can roll it.
Roll some
I
dice.
can-
Yeah. Because I've seen these guys do nothing.
Yeah.
So-
Because I only have 7 attacks.
Yeah.
4s with crit mortals.
Okay.
yeah.
Good start.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah. 5 attacks. 4s. It's the 4s, man.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's got to be some 1s.
Yeah. 2s here.
Anything that's not a 1, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we have a
I know this
consensus?
is a big part of John's plan, so I'm
That's
hoping-
okay. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's very much a game. If this is it's still a game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
makes it
still
a
a
game.
game.
I mean, even if you kill my shrine at this point, there's only one more unit I could bring back with it. 2 trolls. So I don't really need it to be there. But now I have you in a position where you're actually chargeable. Mm-hmm. So that's the important thing.
That's the turn. We can score it up whenever you guys are ready.
Okay. I'm going to keep looking. If anyone in chat thinks they have a good answer, Carson, currently we're going with your answer, which is well thought out. Okay. Scoring up.
It is a 10-point turn.
John here not able to score any battle tactics, but 10 on primary. Okay. Take it to Gloomspite Gitz. 4.
Oof, wow, we're on 4.
Okay. No more wizard. And we're squig herds. So my hero phase are just.
I gotta heal real quick. D3.
Our phases are just blank now. Simple Warhammer. The challenge is these guys are 19 inches from your objective, and there's impassable terrain in the way. So they're not gonna get there.
Not this turn. But
This
by
turn.
5
then
you'll score.
But in 5 I can't score that. 5 scores these 2.
I would check the wording there, because does the objective still exist?
It does. I mean,
then you can contest it
I'm
for
sorry.
your
I'm
battle
sorry. For my
tactic?
yes, I could get the 5
Yes.
for my tactic there.
Yeah.
Because I would control that objective.
Still worth going
I'm not going to
after.
score it for primary.
Right.
So it makes it kind of less appealing overall.
Oh wait, second Q. How many wounds is Belthanos?
How many wounds is
Oh.
This is health characteristic.
That's true, because the shrine is
sure.
14.
I think
Sure.
Belthanos is 14.
It's probably 14, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, there you go.
Never mind.
Okay, then we don't have to learn
Yeah,
anything.
there you go.
Yay.
Well, what I would have done was put the Lancers into the train piece and then just power through the squig unit, but that's okay.
I
That's
think.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
I mentioned it before, but it's more of a game, for sure.
but you are right. It is 5 points just sitting there. You can defend it by sending stuff back there, and then we engage on more fair terms, maybe, or maybe you just teleport your whole army
Also,
back
be
there. I don't
careful
know.
screening for green too. Back there.
Right. Well. Yeah. Don't know. I only have 3 units now. So, well, I could have a 4th.
I have 4.
At the end of this turn, I could have a 4th.
Yeah.
But it is movement.
We're gonna see what Kragnus can do pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Work.
Quick hero phase here.
Oh, Mom, that is my
no
hero phase. Do
wizard.
you have anything you wanted to do in my hero phase?
What can win me the game? Can I do that one? No. No. Yeah, I'm good. I don't think there's anything.
Hey, here he is. We've been waiting for him all game. We've been waiting for this Jim Bro matchup. Kragnos versus Belthanos.
Yeah. Middle of the locker
It's
room.
not going to go well for Belthanos.
So here's
He's
one
the one
wrinkle.
getting charged.
Yeah.
I'm no longer in the moon with any of my units. We are in the Cacklin phase. It only affects Git Mob and non-Squig Moon Clan. I have to roll my random movement for everything. So these guys. Okay, it's not quite as high as I wanted it to be, but
9.
it's 8.
A big thanks to the Steve19 upgrading to Lab Mandrill. Thank you, Steve19. We appreciate it. Go check out some painting videos. Do.
I think I'll
And
just
enjoy
barely-
voting on things.
Just barely be able to get these guys wholly within 12 and Kragnos
All
my
for
3d6
you.
charge.
And you'll be on a
Steve,
list. It sounds great. Enjoy voting, and now you're on a list. Thanks, Steve. We'll be contacting your family shortly. And thank you. Welcome, Jason Burke. I know this guy. To LabRat. Check out Hemispheric Perspectives on like all the places podcasts are, and you can hear some Australians and an American argue about things. Actually, they don't really argue. They hemispheric views. It used to be perspectives, right? Jason's No. Hemispheric views. Thank you, Jason. You're also on a list. Meanwhile, John's still trying to figure out how to spend 1 CP to win the game.
These guys. Random move on these guys. Oh,
And
man,
Brad-
they used to be good. They're not good.
Brad, remember earlier you said I like rolling dice?
Oh, they run. I have to run. I'm going to auto run them.
Yeah.
CP for an auto run here?
Yes, I'm down to 2.
See, now you don't have to roll dice. You like that better, right?
Yeah. I didn't say I liked. I didn't like. Wait, God damn it. Didn't say that I liked not rolling dice. I just said I like rolling dice.
You like rolling dice. Might prefer not rolling.
Yes. Maybe.
Interesting. Oh, I got to roll my 5-up ward.
Yes.
Oh my god. Is it even worth giving a 5-up ward to Belvin?
Yes.
What?
It's always worth giving a 5.
And then he
can
does
hang
like
in.
36 mortals to me before he even.
Yes, if he
Swings
rolls.
it.
If
That's
he,
possible.
if he rolls
Yeah.
12 on the charge, which knows at this
Oh, is
game.
it his charge and then you multiply him?
No, you
Oh.
roll after the charge.
Okay.
No. I mean,
You
you
roll
roll
charge, and then
separately.
you
You
roll
roll
2d6.
again.
You
You roll
separately,
again.
yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, he does like 40.
When if I roll a 7, nothing happens.
Right.
And if I roll Snake Eyes, it's 1 mortal wound.
No, I have some big brain stuff. I'm going to give it to the Tree Lord. Belthanos is dead to me.
Dead to you.
5 up to the Tree Lord.
All right.
I suspect that you'll maybe tag him. And if you don't, I might countercharge.
Yeah. There's a world here. Right. That's my movement phase.
Yep.
So
I'll redeploy
Yep.
for 1 CP. The Lances.
Okay.
Lancers. Here we go. 6.
Ooh.
Is there a world? I can't. No. Definitely not. I think I just moved 6 this way so they don't get tagged by what's his face, Destroyer of Realms or whatever.
Kragnos, the End of Empires.
End of stuff.
Mr. the End of Empires to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier we had a spelling mistake or a grammar mistake. He was listed as Kragnos End of Empire in the list. Megan put him in that way. It's actually Kragnos the End of Empire.
Oh,
Also, here is a link to hemispheric views that I was talking about earlier in the chat. Please check it out.
Okay.
yep.
Charges.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do these guys first.
Okay.
Because there's a world where they get into Belthanos,
Mhm.
and then Kragnos goes into the tree.
Mhm.
But I need 2 spicy rolls here. So these guys. Morgat Bounders. Oh,
Oh
that is
my
a spicy
God.
roll. 15
Oh.
inches.
I don't think all of your dice rolls for the entire game add up to that.
I mean, if I take it all, I block Kragnos from doing stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm not going
yeah.
to take it all. Let's pile these guys into here. Get out of here, Lichen.
Value Town.
Yeah,
Population Kragnos.
indeed.
Yeah, that's where where Kragnos likes to go. Value Town. He likes to save save on laundry detergent by buying the store brand. Kragnos has never done his own laundry at the end of his life.
Kragnos ends empires in bulk. Okay.
Yeah.
That's his,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. I do my mortal wounds now.
Yeah.
So this is.
Do you roll for each model?
Yeah. So it's
Oh
9
my
mortal,
God.
nine dice.
Yeah.
4 ups. Ooh,
Too many.
that's pretty good. 6 mortal wounds.
6. Look, it's not 36, so a win.
Oh, that comes in a second here. So
Oh god.
Kragnos.
Yeah.
We don't know where he's going yet.
All right, here we go.
6 means he's only going into Belthanos.
Oh, thank God.
Guys, I think Belthanos is in trouble.
But I'll take as much of that movement as I can. Actually,
He's
I'll
fine.
go to here. Now,
Oh yeah.
this
Here
is
we go.
the-
Hold on. Let's get to the fun roll for this.
Yeah, this is
Now,
the.
just a reminder, because this is the wildest rule in Age of Sigmar,
yeah.
right?
So
What is it, Brad?
for others who don't know, now he's going into a monster. So I get to choose either monster or non-monster. He's going into a monster. I roll 2d6. If If I roll a 7, nothing happens. If I roll anything other than a 7, you multiply the 2 dice instead of add them.
Multiplies the big one, not
Keep in
adding.
mind, 7 for the gamblers out there. 7,
Yes.
most likely
Most
number.
likely.
Yeah, if you don't know, 7
Dang.
comes
And
up
we'll
a
see
lot.
it here today,
Yeah.
right now. Brad doesn't get to do his stuff, right, chat?
Beltha knows.
No stuff for
Craig
Kragnos.
knows. Oh, 7!
Yeah.
Kragnos, we have words.
Beltha
We
knows
have
is
words
still dead.
later.
He's still
He's still
dead.
unbelievably dead. It just really extends the
But I
length
would
of
have been
the
able to
stream.
pile him into the
Yeah.
tree lord and then smash him.
I mean, you still could. You could, like, maybe Bounders.
no,
could
the Bounders
kill
could kill. Yeah, they could
him, and
finish him
then
off.
Kragnos, yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
so that's how we're gonna play this. That's how we're gonna do it. So we are gonna go ahead. So that was my charge phase.
Yeah.
So do you?
Do I
You
countercharge?
have 2 CP.
It was all a bluff. It was just a bluff. I'm not countercharging.
Okay.
I'm not countercharging Kragnos. No.
So
That was a bluff.
It was a bluff.
You were bluffing Brad. Wow. John has introduced a new element to our streams.
So I am going to spend 1 CP. I need to get this done. Bounders are going to all out attack. We're going to go in with them into the Belthanus. So this is 36 bites and 37 lances. Lances are 2 damage.
Uh-huh. Are you counting slow because you want me to?
I'm just, well, I don't actually have enough dice. So that's the,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's okay.
We don't have the dice for this combat.
Yeah,
folks.
I need 16 more.
Okay, I got you.
Send support for us to buy more dice.
All right. So
Is that half?
This is the half. Yeah, this is the first half. Technically only a third because it's the 1 damage ones. So 3s. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2s. Lots of 3s and others. 3s. All right.
Okay. Rend 1.
Rend 1. 1 damage.
4s. Okay. We can pull.
Yeah, because he's
8.
taken 8 and he took another.
Like I said,
He's down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
I've got another 37 attacks at 2 damage each. Yeah.
He's dead.
All right.
Now I'm glad I saved my all-out defense for this, I think, and then made the right decision with the 5-up board. I hope.
Yeah, that's true.
It's your
That
activation.
was a good backup. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Your activation?
Yeah, so.
Because I
now-
can't activate. I'm not in combat.
Yeah, and then he just piles in. It's enough to get him into combat with
yeah.
Tree Lord. And then now I go with Kragnos.
All defense.
Yes. I haven't swung with
He's
Kragnos
still
in a
gonna
long
die,
time.
isn't he?
He's been waiting this. He's been swinging his hammer just this whole
I
time.
didn't even get my rampage too. Might as well wound.
All right.
Oh, no.
We will start with his Hooves of Rack and Ruin.
Of course, that's what it's called.
This is 6 attacks, 3s and 2s, -1, 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yes.
That's not so bad.
Well,
There you go.
just
-1.
wait.
Rend?
Rend 1.
Rend 1. 3 ups.
Oh, 6 damage.
What? Wait, I failed all 3?
Yeah,
oh,
you did.
no. Oh, God. Why? 5s?
Because you rolled 1. It was all 1s and 2s, right?
I don't know.
No, it was a 3. It was a 3.
There was a 3 in there?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a 3? Okay, so
Yeah,
it's only
oh.
4 damage. I'm sorry.
Let me re-roll.
Yeah, just
Roll the ward. 5 ups. Oh, my God. More damage.
Now we're gonna do the Tusk
Great.
Breaker. This is 3 attacks. These are 4s and 2s, but crit 2 hits. All right. 2s. Nope. Now,
but
the Dread Mace. This is 6 attacks. 3s and 2s, -3, 4 damage.
Yeah.
2 misses. 2s. All right. -3.
6s. Okay, I'm not going to ask how much damage this is. Oh, God, how much damage?
That's 16 damage.
Oh, my God.
Wait, were you on a 3-up save or a 2-up save?
I want a 2-up save.
Okay, so it would have been.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been 5s.
Yeah, I don't think I rolled it.
You didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 16 damage. Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 ups, probably dead. Unless I roll pretty hot.
Pretty good, but well,
No.
you,
There's a lot of 4s in there that's throwing you off.
6.
That's 11 damage. He doesn't have 15.
does not have
but-
17 health.
It would be 15.
That would be
he's taken.
15.
I think it's just
no,
enough.
14. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
just
dead.
enough.
Just dead. Oh God, that was terrible. Kragnos
Kragnos.
killed 2 guys.
Brad's hammer is coming to
They
life. here.
connected.
Finally, yeah.
Oh God, this is
Yeah.
atrocious.
It wasn't a treasure.
Oh, right.
So I didn't get that,
Yeah.
but I did get 5 on the primary.
Yep.
Okay, let's
By
score
taking my home
up.
objective back.
So 5 on primary.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
Turn 5?
Nobody scored any battle tactics that.
Yeah, I just wasn't in a good position to get his home. Is the main thing.
Okay, this is it. We've got one round here.
you
It
have
is why do I have you at 34? Sorry. There we go.
Last
Here's
round.
the thing. Here's the thing. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to score tactics if I doubled. I can't double because I am
I mean, you would get 5 points if you kill the treasure.
no, because I can't score.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You would score 10 points, though.
I would have to go and grab that one,
Playing for greens, right?
which
I
I
will
might not be
say,
able to
if
do in
Kragnos-
one turn. This is going to be interesting.
I don't know. Here's
Yeah,
the black
let's
dice.
roll.
Yeah, it's your decision.
I got to make the choice.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, because I got both the gold targets are right here, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're right where I want them. If I give you the turn, you're just going to scatter.
Yeah,
So your question kind of is, can you play for a tie? And that is your thing. You are the president
I got
of the tie
a
club.
5-point tactic that's just kind of waiting for me there, but it's not primary. I will score this primary. So I got a 10-point turn there that's fairly uncontested. Only if I give you the turn. If I don't give you the turn, or if
I'll make it hard for you, too. I'll probably teleport there, right?
yeah,
And maybe there as well.
right. So what I'm saying is, if I take the turn, I've only got one primary. I just can't get on this one. I don't think there's any move that gets me on that one. They could max at 11-inch plus a 6-inch run, so it's 17, and it's just not enough. I basically would need you to be near there or charge the trees,
charge
and then
me.
use an extra.
Which, I mean, Kragnos could
he
maybe.
could do it. He could do it maybe. That's true. Then I'm only getting 10 points, and that would do the best we would do is tie us, and there's no way you're not scoring at least 5 points.
I will tell you, something that's running through my head is my battle tactic, that Kragnos being here, not only did he kill 2 monsters, but he's also stopping me from getting the last thing of Scout. Because what's his control?
1,000,000.
15.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
If I had my whole army, I wouldn't even take it from him. So him standing exactly right there is kind of annoying. So an argument to give it to me.
Yeah. I think I have to give it to you because if I take the double, killing you just doesn't do enough for me.
Weirdly, yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
you
is-
got me pinned in a corner too. It's weird.
Yeah, what does John get on? Yeah.
So
What do I
just have
get?
to-
We can talk about what I get. It's
Yeah.
not a battle tactic.
Well, let's you can set up your turn, and then we can kind of see where you are at your movement phase and see how I can react.
I
to
can
it.
tell you that it probably just has to do with messing you up. It's probably a 9-inch charge.
Because now you just want to play defense. You're,
Yeah.
you're 10 points ahead.
It's a 9-inch charge, and then guaranteeing, hopefully, you not holding this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So I'm not going to take it. I'm going to give it to John.
Yep. I got this heals.
I will activate a place of power to unbind.
Yep.
With Kragnos.
Yep. Let's start with the hero phase. We're going to. Gosh, I wish that tree wasn't there so I can summon something here. Well played, not killing it because it was right in front of your face. Now what do I cast? I think I try Worm to just screw with you some more. Yeah. Does the Hive give me +1 charge?
I thought
Never mind. That doesn't help me actually because it would summon here, not over there.
Well,
Or does
okay,
that have
I'm
me-
thinking, by the way, at least in third, you would summit here, they would get the +1 charge, and then they teleport.
It's actually that's
and
ringing
they'd
a bell
still have
too.
it. I think that might
my
still be
gosh.
how it
That's
works.
how the Night Haunt one works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hero phase. Okay. Just pulling stuff out of my butt. Let's do. No, it's not like that, Zach. 7 for the Spite Swarm Hive, just to get a +1 charge that could really mess up your Cav when I teleport charge. So here it is, 7. Okay.
Nope.
Thought too long about it. That is 3 up. We'll give a 5 up ward to the what is it? The Seeker Squad. 3 up.
Ooh.
No 5 up.
Ooh.
So we're not going into Kragnos, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Let's pass it over to Brad. Do you have any magic?
Zach, did I still have? I didn't still have a command point at the end of my turn, did I?
I can go.
I used it to all-out attack. I think. If I did, I would bring back some trolls.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. We can fix it if chat knows. Anybody knows, I would do that. But we can keep going with your turn. It won't affect anything.
If anyone knows, let us know. Okay, we're teleporting.
I still had one here on the table. I just don't know if I.
I think you did.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Because I had 2 when I all-out attacked.
Yeah.
So I am going to bring back 2 trolls.
I say I think because I was really doing a bad job of back of them.
And I was generally doing it right with the die, so I'm pretty sure that one on the thing is correct.
Hey. Very gritty stuff.
Yeah,
Folks,
thanks for sticking with us.
Actually, this will probably be a pretty short movement days, but a reminder, tomorrow, 6 a.m. We have a schedule, but I'm going to leave it here so you can see John's movement. 6 a.m., Megan doing her journeys, where she's painting Lumineth, so that I'll get bullied by John with a whole new army. And then at 9 a.m., we have our Warhammer Weekend AOS talk show. No Saray, so it's going to be pretty unhinged. Just me.
Zach talking to himself.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone. Shows up. And then Saturday, we have another game. If you're new to the channel and you don't know that we have games on Saturdays, we do have games on Saturdays, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Saturday's game is going to be a real doozy. It's going to be Zach, me, with Night Haunt, Double Black Coach, Session of Death, real shithead list. John helped me practice on Tuesday. I totally rolled him.
Yep.
Hated it. So I'm going to be taking that against Brett.
Excellent. As long as it's not me.
Sorry, Brett.
Yeah. But Brett's taking triple cannon. He's taking steam tanks.
yeah.
He's taking steam tanks, guys. Steam
He
tanks.
deserves it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Look, I'm in completely different spots now.
I'm going to redeploy these guys.
Yep.
Yep. Ooh.
Watch out for what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to hold this terrain piece.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because that is your
tactic.
tactic.
That's my tactic. Don't give me 5 free points. In my mind, I have to kill you off of it. If you move off of it, I'm okay not charging you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. My turn.
Yeah.
They don't have the gold. The gold just went everywhere.
The gold is everywhere. No, they do
Just
have
like the real
gold and
Saddams.
gold.
Oh, yeah. So
Gold and gold.
I have choices either way.
It's
here.
not the one that I put in front of you.
Yeah, so does actually redeploy even make any sense here? They've just spend it on like all defense or something.
What's your control?
They're 1 each. They're 2 each.
It's a tall order.
Yeah, and is our objective still, or I'm sorry, terrain still 3 inches?
Terrain's 3 inches.
Yeah. So he's actually out. So I only have 2 on it right now, which means you already have it.
Really?
Yeah.
And this
So it doesn't, because these are worth 2 each, right, too?
2 each, yeah. 6.
Yeah. So if anything, it would have been Kragnos, but he didn't have room to get in there.
Yeah, and then you would leave this one.
Right.
You don't want to leave that
What do you mean?
This is a terrain piece that I can also use. To
Oh,
get my
yeah.
battle
One of
tactic.
those 2.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way I can get around this. So instead, I'm going to save the unit,
Save the unit. Okay.
I think. Because you've already got it.
For Vive victory. You could.
Or move
into it.
Force
Exactly.
you to fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
saying.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I was totally confused. Yes, currently I've got 9 guys here, so my control is 11.
Yes.
Your control currently is 6, so you do need to kill some of these guys.
You can move off, but you would lose control, gain the possibility of not getting charged, or you could bleed into it. Up to you. Or you can just do nothing. You can do nothing as well.
What I want to do is still have as much control as possible, but make the charge as long as possible.
Yep.
So we're just gonna.
I bet we could make the past 2.5 minutes a great looping GIF.
I mean, it's the thing about Sigmar is it's like you're rolling dice and you're having fun, and then it's like math problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really
Like,
think
surprise
hard all of a
math.
sudden.
How much do you like geometry?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. No shooting. Just a ton of really long charges. Let's start with the not so important one. Lancers into probably your terrain piece.
Yes.
Here it is. 7.
7 could get into the bounders
yeah,
if you want it.
If you could get me into the bounders, that would be dope.
Yeah.
I have a couple
Round-
9s for you next.
You round the corner this way, you can get one guy. You don't have room for the unit over here, so you have to go this
Just
way.
get me like maximum. It might just be 2.
It'll actually just be. It'll be, but the
Can
pile
they-
will get you 2.
yeah.
Maybe all 3.
Keep in mind, I don't have to.
Yeah, you can be.
I can use the terrain piece as a pile-in target and then just move closer to the
Yeah.
bounders.
Yeah.
9-inch charges. Let's start with the Seekers, I think is the most important. 9-inch charge. I'll re-roll this if I fail. Into your bounders.
Mm-hmm.
9!
Nope.
Okay.
Gotta really need you to fail this one.
I know. I
need
need
my
to,
bounders to be mobile.
and I really need to make this one too. 9! Come on!
Oh
My gosh.
Mm.
We barely
that's
get in there.
bad.
All
Yeah.
spring, like I
I
said.
think actually
That's
that might be game
Yeah.
because if they're tied up, they don't have to
That's-
kill you to a man for them to move in my face
That's my
and
max.
get on the objective.
You were actually screening me from the objective. That making that charge actually gets me onto the point.
Yeah.
As well. So that's a 10 point.
yeah.
Followed by maybe another 5.
Yeah, and even if you were alive, the most I could do is do this. Drycha could countercharge. Like there's, I think that seals it. So we could go ahead and move these guys in, and we'll see.
Yeah.
So you'll have,
Yeah.
you'll have full max primary no matter what I do.
yeah. Do we want to score? Do we want to look at?
What do you think you could score in your?
So if somehow,
we roll
a couple of these lived,
Mhm.
and I got high on my random roll, and then Drycha didn't countercharge into them,
Yeah.
then I could get 5 for that. I could, Kragnos could go this way, charge the trees. If he gets a long charge, get all the way on the objective,
Yeah.
and I
It's
could
10.
score 10.
Yep.
And I think that's
That'll be 10 max.
the max I can do. Unless I like these guys were so heroic, you didn't kill. I cracked back and killed your Tiny, but I don't think I even. You have 20 wounds.
I have
there.
20 wounds.
Just not likely.
So
Up to you.
yeah, Brad, do we score it? Should we look at the score here?
Yeah. I
So
think
John, what would you probably score here?
Since I made that charge, it's actually 100% 10 points.
Yeah. So I would need to make 20 points in my turn. I don't think it's even possible.
Is that
Okay.
where we're at?
So 10 on primary for you, John?
Yes. And then it's a contentious 5 more, depending on how these Lancers do.
What would they have to do?
Just kill enough bounders to gain control of the.
Yeah, 11 to my 6, so I would need to kill 5.
That's gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill. He's gonna kill 5, Brad. You-
Okay.
We can roll it.
but
Yeah,
no,
let's
that's okay.
just-
Well, so, but then it will look
But
like
even if
this.
he scores 10, he's 20 ahead.
Yeah, it would
I
look like
can't even.
this.
I don't. Yeah, that's my max. Yeah, I'm still down by because you already put in my turn 5.
Yeah, that's your.
Yeah.
Oh, your
No,
primary
no.
would be 5,
Would be
and
5.
your battle
Okay,
tactic.
yes.
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
5.
So you win by I think you
At
win by
least
10 no
5,
matter
yeah,
what. Yeah.
yeah.
Excellent.
Dude,
Yeah.
good game.
Good game.
Oh my God. I don't know how
Winner. I
I won that.
Good game.
Winners, okay.
Friendship.
Good game. Yeah.
I mean, friendship always wins, but
Wait, what? Okay.
still
Excellent.
friendship. Excellent game. Yeah, that was KG until the very end.
Yeah, it was a good game. It wasn't as crushing one way or another as I think we both thought it was going to be.
Well, we both realized that if we connected on like turn 2 or 3, it was just going to go one way.
Yeah.
And so, but it was it was very likely to not go the way of the person who did the connecting.
Right.
So
We were very careful in the way we moved. No one wanted to commit to the aggressive thing.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing little micro battles and then respecting each other's distance.
Yeah.
Kragnos and whatever hammer I had going on.
I think Sylvaneth now have a more durable hammer in the form of the Revenant Seekers than kind of anything. Like they outclass.
If you think about it, it's
lot of
actually
stuff.
kind of nutty, dude. It's
Yeah.
a 5-up board on 30 wounds or health.
Yeah.
You can push it to a 3-up save with all defense. It's good, man.
Yeah, so I originally built them for 3rd edition. I built them as 2 3-man units because they were like support Healy one, and they still have that support role in that they hand out the wards.
Yeah.
But I didn't even clock with the new War Scroll. When I first read it, I was like, oh, well, we'll still run them as 3-man units. But no, you stack them into one big hammer that just
It's
flies
good, dude.
around and
Yeah.
hits stuff hard, and then takes a punch back.
You can only do the 5-up board on one unit. You can't have multiple little units doing a bunch of 5-up boards. So it
Yeah.
actually pays to have a bigger unit with small coherency, as in it's 6 models, right? So you don't have to double stack, and they're 2-inch coherency. You can spread out and really give a 5-up board to anyone right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Really, like I could have thrown it on Belthanos and sent him forward.
Yeah.
Turn 1.
Yeah.
You block that with Kragnos, but I can put it on a Lancer squad or something small.
And you have
that
a lot
I
of
wanna
options.
chuck in.
Yeah, like this
it
list
gives you
gives you
options.
and you don't care about as much about losing like one Lancer squad. Like you can send them out, do a thing, yeah. So would you make those guys your MVP?
Yeah, good question. MVPs before the winter shot, 100%. I was really scared because you hit them turn 1 or turn 2 when we went for greens.
With the squigs. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, ooh. They took a few hits really early, earlier than I thought, but they didn't die.
Yeah.
Like I got hit by one of your like things that.
And I think that those dice could have rolled out higher, but I think really the big thing was I couldn't get into the unit with get into them with both big units of squigs with 160 attacks. That might have played out a little differently.
And you've rolled that dice against one of my death armies, and you've just picked things up too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
They're just dead. I've messed up.
Yeah.
They actually lived a good
it
bit.
showed. Yeah.
So it's going to go to the Seekers. Amazing. If you guys haven't tried it out yet, Ghyran, Seekers, super good. Take them if you got them. For you, Gloomspite Gitz, MVP.
So Kragnos is always going to have the effect he has in every list that you take him. He's 580 points. He's a god.
Yeah.
He smacks stuff down. However, I think actually the guy quietly doing all the work was the little idiot loon boss on the cave squig.
Oh yeah.
Because I was getting off the new spell with a 12-inch bubble of +2 move, and that was enabling Kragnos.
Oh my
To
gosh.
keep up with the squigs to then do the 3d6
He
charges.
flew across the long way. This is like a 30-inch distance that he's covered, right?
Yeah. So I had him like jumping back and forth to support whichever flank. So having that mobile guy who's a wizard, you did finally connect to him and kill him, but you did it with Belthanos.
Yeah.
He actually probably could have survived a lesser hit. So I actually like that guy. On his war scroll, he just doesn't do really anything. But you put a wizard hat on him and
I know. Yeah.
clammy cowl.
He denied me a few times too. He unbinded a few things, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
So
MVP. Yeah.
good game.
Amazing.
Winners Cup?
Winners Cup.
Wild
It looks
Sunday.
terrible. It looks chunky. It's not as advertised, that's for sure. That's a clean cup that we're showing on that screen. This is,
Well,
and even, I mean, it looks okay here too, but it's
it
not.
looks delicious right
It
there.
looks like it needs a little umbrella.
It's not.
It
There's
looks good.
What was it? Sour
Enjoy,
cream? No,
John. It
it's
looks really yummy.
blue
You want to
cheese.
see?
It's blue cheese chunks at this point.
Oh, it says dressing here.
Oh, wonderful. There's no salad in sight. Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh god. I gotta get ready. The palate.
So Ray is 0-2 on these
Oh my
blue
god.
cheese. He spits it back up.
Oh my
he
god. It
vomits
smells
it.
terrible.
Yeah, blue cheese. Got mold in it.
Oh my gosh. It tastes like I licked a fridge. It's like I just licked like
It's the crust.
it's a nice
on the,
it's
on the
like
middle shelf.
it's the middle shelf crust.
Get in there, lick
Oh
that
my-
fridge.
it's like burnt.
It's like
What
what
is
your older
burning
brother
right now?
makes you do. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I think that's the worst one I've ever done.
Oh wow, we're getting better at making gross ones. I think we had
terrible.
to power through our barbecue sauce first.
That was the thing. We
Base.
had too many things just ended up as barbecue.
Yeah,
sauce.
we learned.
I'm getting like watermelon.
Interesting. That might
like-
be the fridge.
It's like, yeah, it's like I just looked at, like it's just everything in the fridge all at once and at least a decade old. It's terrible. Oh my God. Okay. What we gotta do, Brad? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
did we get the
Get us out of here, Brad. Yes, we're good. We're caught up.
All right,
I heard
excellent.
the schedule. Go.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you tune into this later, like the video, comment down below. We actually really love it when people catch stuff that we've done wrong. It gives us a chance to engage with you guys.
We
always read every comment in there and try to answer all the ones that we can. But in the meantime, as we like to say here, be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves, always be creating. Bye.